And if you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. See, oh, she egged me. Oh, shit all over my rip with the jersey. Go get me a towel. Y'all didn't know.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
If we're talking echelon, it's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets bit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.
Welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. I'm your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday for our sports show. And we have the return of the hater. He's back. And I'm going to need you to stop listening to Izzy, man. Izzy need to keep that shit in wrestling track. Some rule he made up. Now, what he's going to make me start doing is sending the link out early. That's what's going to make me start doing it. When I used to send it out early, he'd be like, "What? We going on now? We going on?" Stop.
I ain't getting in trouble.
Stop trying to infiltrate my my Friday show. If you do it again, you're gonna be on a 4 month suspension. I'm tired of this shit.
Suspend his ass. Fuck it.
Nah, he gonna work with no pay. Continue to work with no pay. We get paid if he not get cut a check.
There you go. We're gonna split his shit between all of us.
Yeah, you can have your PTO. We have to keep the money. Don't worry about it. All right, man. Welcome back, man. Shit, man. Now when Doc doesn't have COVID, Doc's late. What the hell? We need Doc to catch COVID every time, because Doc was on time. We had COVID.
Because he actually was locked up in the house. That's why he's probably out doing something. You know, Mrs. Doc don't play that shit.
That's the. Yeah, we got to put the band up. We got to put the band up. That's what Doc and his followers. See, like every time his followers come on Thursday, Doc is late. Maybe Doc need to stop coming. Followers need to stop coming on Thursday and come on Friday. This is Doc. Doc got his own banner. You want to talk about late? Is he? Doc got his own banner. But man, we're gonna do the NFL preseason, preview of what you've seen in preseason. I know you and Anthony team was played yesterday. I watched it. Y'all look good, man.
I mean, it's preseason. It's preseason, so
for injuries wise, like you know how you get injuries in the middle. Y'all got some. That running back, Braylon Allen, that dude a beast.
They got a lot of people. I mean, I'm kind of upset about the defensive end that's playing stupid all of a sudden. Hassan Reddick. I mean,
we can talk about that.
Yeah. He's a known. I mean, that to me, I get it. You want a new contract, but you ain't done nothing for us to get that contract. Maybe if you would have played out the rest of your deal, or at least played this year and showed us that you're worth the money, then you get a deal. You're gonna come. I mean, I understand that that's why you requested a trade in the first place, but you ain't done nothing for us.
Did he even play it down for y'all yet?
No. We just got him. I mean, he was just traded to us this year. So what have you done for me lately? Nothing.
Oh, that's straight bullshit. So his thing is he wants to be paid.
And listen, it's understandable.
But it's
understandable
for the team that he's on now, but he has to at least show up and do something.
Yeah, you gotta. First of all, to me, it's a disrespect. You just got traded to a team that wanted you. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to bring you in. They're willing to give you that shot, and now you're being demanding of what you're looking for. And I get it. You want a deal, but come and do something for us. Get some sacks. Get some tackles in the backfield. Do something. And then maybe you could get a deal. Now, you know what I'm saying? It leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Now, he demanded a trade, which I don't think the NFL let that trade go anyway because he just got traded.
Yeah. I don't think he would. They would.
And the GM already told them, we expect you here. You will get fined for every day that you miss.
That's mandatory for the NFL preseason. I mean, during the preseason, if you don't show up to camp, you get fined. That's why Alvin Kamara showed up. Because he's like, man, I'll be damned if I give y'all money. Give y'all some money because I'm sitting out. That's the rules. I'm like, how else would you stop people from sitting out if you don't fine them? And I'm like, in his case, Hassan Reddick, you are on the New York Jets, who has a fire ass defense. Shut the fuck up and play.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can
I
see
mean, all you're gonna do is you come and play. You're gonna make your contract even better, especially if you ball out.
bet on
And
yourself.
the kid balls out. But he balled out for the Eagles last year. He didn't ball out for
Yeah.
us. He needs to ball out for us, so then this way we give him something, better than what you're getting. Or if he ends up being a bust, like some of these guys are, they might play good for a year or two somewhere else, and then come to another team and play like shit. Then you get traded again. Or if you're
It's
going to be that much of a dick, play your contract out, what you have left on your contract, and then be out. Go to free agency. Peace.
yeah, you can do that. Yeah, we can do that. It's to me it makes no sense. Like you just got to the team, at least show the team what you can do. Nobody's gonna secure you a long-term deal unless you show them what they can do.
And I
Like,
know what his philosophy is. Look at what I did last year. But that was
but that's a
last
different
year.
system. That's a different system, though.
Exactly.
So you might not fit our system, and then we break the bank for you. That's your fault. You waited. You got traded when you had 2 years left on. Well, you got traded last year, like towards the end of last year or something like that.
Yeah, this
So
off season.
this all season. So you got traded in the off season. So that's your fault. You got traded in the off season. You got to at least go in there and show them people what you can do. So you got traded in the off season because Philly couldn't afford you. That's what that was. Philly couldn't afford you. You got traded to a contender. It's not like you got traded to somebody sad. You got traded to a contender, which I know, at least ball out. That will make your money bigger. Then the Jets would have to pay you huge amount. Right now, you're lowballing yourself.
Yeah, and you're really giving yourself a bad reputation.
Yeah, he is. And now my thing is with this situation is what you're gonna sit out, and then you're gonna eventually be forced to play because you're gonna lose most of your money. The Jets not budging, man. The Jets don't. You're a luxury to the Jets defense. The Jets already got a fire defense. They're a luxury. They're not about to break the bank for a luxury, man. Like,
No, you have to prove you're all right. You played good, like I said, he played good last year, and I get that. But you have to prove yourself to the team that actually inquired to get you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as they found out he was up for trading or for a trade, and look, he went for nothing. All we had to do was give up a second rounder for him.
That's still that's not nothing. That's big. A second round pick could be huge. That could be a nothing start. So they gave up. Second round pick is pretty decent. I mean, they believe in you. People just don't give away second round picks like that. Now you just said 3rd to 7th. I got you. That second round pick depends on where it's getting picked at. Could be a star that dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they believed in you enough to get you a second. So he needs to realize, hey, if I ball out with the Jets, I could be on a Super Bowl contender with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like, that's if Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy. If he doesn't stay healthy here, y'all got to get rid of him.
Well, I think what does he have left on another year? I think he signed 3 years. So 1 year was last year.
It
If
was
he
2
gets
years.
hurt again, I thought it was 3.
Well, it might be 3, but if he hurts again, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. That means he's too old to take the pounding of the NFL. So I need you to get rid of him. You gotta get rid of him. If he can't stay healthy this year, you gotta get rid of him. Y'all paying him too much to be in street clothes.
Oh, most definitely.
And so what I'm looking at is, I'm like, you need to straight up, get Aaron Rodgers in check. Like, all right, Aaron, we didn't give you this much money, so now let's go. Let's show us if you the Aaron Rodgers of Green Bay.
No, it was 2 years.
It's 2 years, so after this year, see what Jordan Travis, Jordan Travis Hill, you might have a quarterback in the future because he was going in the first round before he got hurt. First or second round before he got hurt. Like the quarterback,
And honestly,
y'all picked up.
Tyrod Taylor is not a bad fucking quarterback.
Nope. At least y'all didn't. Y'all don't have the Zach Wilson problem.
We lucked out that we were able to get rid of him and got something, got something for him.
Because y'all overdrafted in that draft. Y'all overdrafted him for one fucking throw.
Yeah, you're right.
You know why? Y'all drafted him? And it's so ironic. It reminded him of a player you hate. They was thinking he was the white Mahomes. That's what they thought. That's a player you hate, that your player wanted, that your team wanted a player that looked like that played like him. They thought he was the white Mahomes when he made that throw. They like, Mahomes, like, we gotta get it. Whoa, we got one. They didn't look at the rest of BYU tape. They didn't look at BYU.
I was about to say, isn't Mahomes white?
No. That is my color, almost shit.
But he looked like his mother. He light skinned like his mother.
Brother. He looked like fucking. He talking to Steph Curry. Shit, he ain't that damn white, man. And he thought he was a white Mahomes, man. Daddy black, so he black. He a white Mahomes. He trying to be a white Mahomes, man. My fault. I'm Mormon Mahomes because he went to BYU. That's what they thought. That's what the Jets thought. The Jets thought, hey, we got Mahomes.
Yeah, they got, and look, he couldn't even. He went to Denver and couldn't even do nothing.
And that dude is overrated, man. Like, he always wanted to be a backup. I'm just like, God. And like, it was one tape. Y'all did what the Raiders did for Jamarcus Russell. When Jamarcus Russell, they saw him on his knee throwing the ball 50 yards down the field from a knee, and they picked Jamarcus Russell. Y'all did that off of one tape.
That I would have to say, but I think is that was not just that wasn't.
Y'all should have kept Sam Darnold.
That wasn't a GM pick. To me, that was his family is related, or they're good friends with, his family, and that's why he ended up on the Jets.
Well, you can't do nepotism in football.
I honestly think they should have stuck with Darnold because he's not. They should have given him a chance.
He's a starter.
Yeah, now he's the starter in Minnesota because JJ, took a shit. Done for the year.
Basically, let me say, if you're a Vikings fan, kill yourself this year, because y'all have had the worst off season like I've ever seen. Like, this is ridiculous. They had a cornerback that tragically passed away that they just drafted. Then the person that was going to replace the person that died, they tore up their knees, and then the cornerback after that tore up their knees, and then the quarterback tore up his, and then now Jordan Addison got hurt.
Honestly, like, I was talking to a friend of mine that is a Michigan fan, and she says that she feels that injury was from during last season.
It was old because he didn't even get a hit in that game. Just what to tell. We know it was old. And the Vikings are smart. They say, you know what, we're not gonna win this year. We're not gonna let our number one draft pick get hurt. Yeah, let's suck one more year and build up around him. It sucks for Justin Jefferson because I'm like, damn, he's in his prime. Like it sucks. And by Jordan Allison getting hurt, it's the Vikings went from even being like number 2 in that division all the way down to the bottom. They're going to finish at the bottom of that division, even behind the Bears. I can say that with great confidence. They're going to finish behind Caleb Williams and the Bears, who I think Caleb Williams still going to be a bust. Still think it. I don't think he's going to live up to the hype that people thinking he's going to do. And if I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong, but he looks like bust to me. I don't know why. It just says bust. He'll be a great backup, but I don't know. People saying generational talent, I just don't see it in Caleb Williams. But Vikings are going to fall all the way down. Fuck, my division just got tougher with the Falcons. The Falcons pick up Matthew Judon and Justin Simmons. For the Saints fans who's crying, we did not need Justin Simmons. We need a right tackle. Listen to me. We had Jordan Houghton is pretty good young safety. Just don't know about him because he went to Minnesota. He's a good young safety. You want to have a good young safety because you don't want to overpay for a safety. Really, safeties are not important like it used to be. You need corners, which we have, and you need a defensive line. We don't have a right tackle because Trevor Penny is the worst tackle I have ever seen in my life. And we picked him 2 years ago in the draft. And we all remember what I said on the draft show. We made a mistake. We fucked up.
I mean, some people take time to develop. Let's see how he does this year.
Look, he is a guard because he's too aggressive. You can't be an aggressive tackle. You got to have footwork to be a tackle. You play offensive line. To be the tackle, you got to have the best footwork. Right or left side, you got to have the best footwork. The guards, you put the people who can't move, who got 2 left feet. Because all they got to do is go forward. Let's go forward. Let's take somebody out. Unless you have a pulling guard who's, you got to have good feet. But you put your less athletes at guard. So they're just big and they can just take people out. He's a guard. He's a big-ass guard. He's not a tackle. And when I seen last week against Arizona, our quarterback's going to get killed. Which means if it's Derek Carr, I'm doing the backflip because I don't like Derek Carr. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what Saints fan get mad at me for saying it. Derek Carr is a motherfucking bust. I do not like Derek Carr.
He's what you get when you order what was his name? Damn, I always forget his name. Your old quarterback.
Drew Brees?
Yeah, that's who. When you order Drew Brees from Temu, that's what you got. You got Derek Carr.
Don't y'all disrespect Temu. I told y'all last night. Told people last night. Temu has quality products. That's from Wish. He is Drew from Wish. I'm trying to tell people. I don't know why, and I told y'all this component. Why Saints fans love a white quarterback? I would say that's the component. They give them more grace when he looks hot garbage. He was the worst looking quarterback last week. When he played against the ones, the offense did a 3 and out. They looked horrible. The other QBs look with it. I don't know what people seeing with Derek Carr. I hope he proves me wrong. I do not like Derek Carr.
I'm telling you, it's ownership. Ownership likes wants you guys. You live in a predominantly black state.
Yeah, city. Well, city.
Or city.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or city. And
it's not that, but you got to think about it. There's Saints fans. There's no football team in Mississippi, Alabama. So you split it in half of Alabama are Saints fans and half are Falcons fans. The closer you are. And then Mississippi is all Saints fans. And then now you starting to get it. So, and then New Orleans. So New Orleans is the team on the Gulf Coast. So, because there's no teams on some of those places. And I'm just saying, it's when Jameis Winston was the QB, it was get him out of there. Well, let him develop. Like I'm saying, like people say, let him develop, let him get comfortable with the system. Get him out of there. He's a bum. Here comes Derek Carr doing the same shit Jameis was doing. I'm like, get him the fuck out of there. Like, y'all to tell me that was trash that Jameis Winston was doing. Okay, I get you. You say it's trash. Derek Carr does the same thing. Oh, give him a chance. No, get him the fuck out of here. I'm going with my fucking New York accent. Get him out of here.
And I'll tell you right now, Jameis, if what's his name goes down in Cleveland, Jameis Winston's gonna come in and move that offense.
Look, Jameis, I understand Jameis throw interceptions, but it's not like his interceptions kill your team, bro. Because he usually throw the bit so far that it's like a point. It's not gonna kill your team. Jameis is not gonna. It's like Jameis gonna take a risk, and people love playing for a QB that's gonna take a risk. The one who plays safe, they don't really play hard for him. So
you need somebody. You need somebody that's gonna take risks, and you need somebody that's gonna attack the defense. Nowadays, you can't sit back and expect your defense to do it all. Exactly. Dink and dunk is not going to work in this league no more.
They don't like that. They like players like somebody, oh, yeah, he gave me a chance. That's what they said. Oh, yeah, they gave me a chance. I'm going to go get it. That's how people are acting. Like, I'm going to go get it. And I think we play the damn Browns this year. Don't be surprised if Deshaun Watson sit out that game if we play the Browns.
That's even if he stays healthy.
Yeah. And
I'll tell you right now, if he gets hurt this year, that is the worst trade in NFL history.
Listen, we play the Browns on November 17th in New Orleans. You don't think they're going to strut out Jameis Winston against us? And if Jameis wins, oh my God. You're not going to hit the end of my mouth, Saints fans. I'm letting you know. I'm going to say, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Look at it.
I mean, I understand that at one point he had a really bad back or whatever, but when he healed and there was a chance to play him, they didn't want to play him. They wanted to play Derek Carr.
No, it was Andy Dalton. Remember.
And what did he do? And what did he do?
Y'all remember me on this show when Andy Dalton was with the QB. I think that's why I got more grays in my beard when Andy Dalton was the QB. And where's Andy Dalton now? They say, oh, he moves the offense, but no, he did not. This is shit that pissed me off. The thing was, y'all wanted to get Derek Carr from the beginning. Y'all wanted that. That was Dennis Allen's first QB. So y'all set that up to be like Jameis looked like he was a bad QB. You telling me Jameis couldn't do better than Andy Dalton? Get the fuck out of here. When he did, he came back and beat the Falcons that year. People forgot. We were down like 28, about 28 points. And Jameis had a fourth quarter comeback out this world. That I was like, oh, man, we're going to have to hit the Falcons fans. Oh, Lord, we got stumped. And then Jameis came back and beat him. That let me know this QB got guts. He doesn't give up. Moxie, as people used to say. Moxie. Jameis has moxie. Something about him makes his teammates love him. His last play as a Saint, man, was a big FU to the Falcons. Like, we're going to fake like we're going to deal the ball down, we're going to hand the bitch off. He's a legend in my book. He's a motherfucking legend. So you did that. Fuck you, coach. Fuck the Falcons. And I found out my coach is from the Atlanta area. That's why he took it so hard. So you can't have a person from the Atlanta area be the coach. I'm sorry. He can't. It's fuck the Falcons over here. We don't care about their feelings. But I better tell you, my boys better get right this year because the Falcons have loaded up on defense. I'm not going to lie. They loaded up on defense.
And they got weapons on offense.
Yeah, but
They
they
do
got to
have.
hurt Kirk Cousins. They got to hurt Kirk Cousins. So I'm like, it's Kirk Cousins. I'm not scared of Kirk Cousins. He doesn't run. It's like this. It's running QBs that kill my defense. Think about it. We made Josh Dobbs look like a fucking Hall of Famer because we couldn't stop a running QB. Something about Dennis Allen's defense, we can't stop running QBs. But if you stand still, man, that's why we was able to kill Brady. That's why we was able to kill Matt Ryan and stuff like that because they stand still. We can't handle running QBs. So I'm not worried about Kirk Cousins. Please try Kirk Cousins' old ass out there. Please. And I'm like this. I'm good with my defense. It's the offense that I worry about. Derek Carr, you better get your head out your ass. Because I'm just telling you, Spencer Rattler and Jake Hayner look better than you in the preseason. We was going against Arizona. Arizona is straight garbage can juice, and you couldn't move the ball. That is concerning. And for my Saints fans, I kept telling people, we need a right tackle. We need to see who's the best right tackle available and get them right now. I'll be real with you. ASAP. We need them. If you're an offensive lineman, let's go. we need
But
them.
you honestly had. There was a lot of offensive linemen that you could have gotten.
Yes, we could have.
I honestly don't think that. I think your coach wants to. He likes. What is he? He likes mediocrity.
It's immediate. Listen, his first winning season was last year. He went 9-8. That's to me because we got that odd game. You know, that to me, you can't go 8-8 anymore. So the first day, the day a bitch has arrived, as told in the book of bitch, I have came seek which from Lord Eric. Where's our Savior? I don't know. You go ask where your Savior is because he didn't show up.
Go light a candle.
What's up, Chris?
And find out. What's up, Chris?
Michael Penix Jr. is not playing for 3 years, bro. You don't pay.
He's
Cousins
supposedly
all that money.
playing. He's supposedly playing tonight, though, or
Yeah, I know, but
tomorrow night.
I'm saying, but you don't pay Kirk Cousins that money that they paid him. Like what it was, 188 guaranteed to sit the bench behind Michael Penix. You're not. Kirk Cousins is their starter for the next 3 years, bro. So we got 3 years to beat up on these bitches before Michael Penix comes. I'm not worried about Michael Penix either because he's not a running QB. It's not that.
No.
Because Atlanta is going to Atlanta. Atlanta is cursed. So I'm good on Atlanta. It's just that they got the best safety tandem in the league. Justin Simmons and
they're saying those defensive moves that they did this past week just put them to favor winning your division.
Yeah, and that's how I want it. Honestly, because I don't want the Saints favoring shit. Because every time they have us favoring shit, we going third. We're never going fourth. We ain't have a fourth place finish in almost 20 years. We either be third or second. Nope. I want people to underestimate us. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. But the thing is, I don't believe in the head coach or the QB, which is bad.
I honestly feel that this is going to be Dennis Allen's last year if they don't do nothing.
Get him the fuck out of there. That's what it's going to be. They changed the coordinator, like I've been saying. Remember last year, I was like, get rid of Pete Carmichael. Statistically, the worst offensive coordinator in the league, and we won 9 games. I tell you how talented our team is. That's all I want to tell people. Saints are talented. They won 9 games with the worst offensive coordinator. You telling me, like we had a coordinator worse than the Bears last year? We had a coordinator worse. Who was it? The Panthers.
The Eagles.
We had we had worse than everybody who was trash. Our offensive coordinator was bad, and then We won 9 games. That means we should be winning about 12 games with that roster. That's what they let me know.
That was last week. They played Washington.
Oh yeah.
Just to they play the Panthers tomorrow.
I already played the Panthers tomorrow. I'm sorry. But I was watching it. It came on NFL Network yesterday. Well, you never look, bro. You never sent me. I ain't got no number or nothing. Like I said, man. Lee, don't talk about with you. Hey, bro, you don't get to tell me what the hell to talk about on my show. That's what you realize that shit. I fucking forgot, man. My lights went out last night. We gonna talk about Clown Zero if that can fit in. This is not a college football thing, man. We talk about NFL right now, man. All right, man. I see what I can do, man. I never see you leak like I got your number. Like I got your number to see you leak. Don't send your number on live. Don't send the number on live, bro. You can't send it to me on Messenger. The Orcas got Dion Williams, though. Who is Dion Williams?
Who the fuck are the Orcas?
I don't know.
The only thing I can think.
The Saints might finish the third. Listen, you don't understand. They can look solid all they want. And I mean, the Falcons looking good. I want y'all to think we're going to finish third. Because every time they thought we were going to finish first, we finished second or third. I want us to finish. I want y'all to keep saying we're going to finish third. So that means we're going to finish first. Thank you, Andy. That's what my team does. You put your number on. Don't put your number on social media. Don't you know? Anybody can call you, bro. Like, don't you?
Hattie. Save it for Hattie.
I'm just saying, like, don't you realize anybody can call you, bro? It's just, oh man, you don't have. I mean, damn. Chris trying to take over the panel. Chris, let form our lines together. We should tackle the name of Lord Eric. Oh Lord.
That ain't happening. Lord Eric can't even make it on time. He made it on time for what? 2 weeks in a row?
Put it this way. Lord Eric had COVID last weekend. Where were you, Miss Bitch? Your Lord was suffering on here. Coughing and snorting. Where were you? Where were you, Miss Bitch? The Saints ain't finishing first. I'll put 50 push-ups on that. Where's Eric? Okay. We got you. We got you. Okay. You're taking that. You put that bet. You ain't say I'll bet you 50 push-ups. You said you'll do 50 push-ups. Got you. Okay. It's locked in. He said the Saints. You better hope. You better hope Atlanta don't get a bunch of injuries. You better hope Baker Mayfield can replicate himself and nobody cares about Carolina. You better hope. because if the Saints go first, I'm gonna let Eric write it. It was at 38 minutes. I'm gonna put it in the chat. 38 minutes. Eric, where are you? You're supposed to be doing your job. God damn it, Eric. I'm doing your job for you.
I just think this year's NFL season is going to be up in the air. There's a lot of teams that got stronger over the the break, and I think that it's not going to be so cut and dry, except for, of course, the teams that like what do you call it, the 49ers, the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? You can't even say the Eagles. You can't even say the Eagles anymore.
Well, we pausing. Oh, why everybody hopping up the Falcons? Because they just signed. They just signed the best safety available, probably a top 3 safety to go along with Jesse Bates, who's another who might be a top 2 safety, who might be the second best safety. They got the second and the third safety, best safety in the league, and they got Matthew Judon, so that's why they hyping him up. So that's why. But it's the Falcons. The Falcons gonna Falcon, and we go to see September 29th when I'll be in the house. I'll be there September 29th. While the Falcons are falconing.
That's their first. They play them twice, right?
Yeah, that's the first game. Outside, I'm gonna see both games. The Falcons are going to Falcon, and I might bring a sign to say the Falcons going to Falcon. Gonna make me a sign to say the Falcons are going to Falcon. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna Falcon. Shit.
I mean, but if that defense is like that, Carr ain't gonna go downfield. He's gonna be dinking and dunking.
He doesn't go downfield anyway, though. Carr rarely goes downfield. He dinks and dunks, dinks, dunks, take sacks, dink, dunk, dink, dunk. The weakness of that team is linebacker. So Alvin Kamara should have a field day. They just got one defensive lineman and no linebackers. They got a secondary. They're trying to build it. See what happened is their GM came from the Saints. So they're trying to build their team like the Saints. You know, have a fire-ass secondary, and then you have a couple D linemen and one linebacker. They're trying to build their team like the Saints. That's what they're trying to do. But you got to tell you, once you the father, you the father. You know, the sequel is never better than the original, except the Godfather. I'm just saying. So you can try to copy, but it doesn't work. Let's see. I don't know why team didn't sign Simmons. That's crazy. He wanted only to go to contenders, and then
he sat out a long time before he decided where to go.
See, this will piss me off with Mickey Loomis. The Saints had him, and we had $15 million in cap space. You might as well sign him for all $15 million and get him in. But once I knew he left that building on a contract, and went to and the Falcons pulled that trade to get Judon, I said he gone. I just say he gone. And then, like I said, we don't need a safety. We need a right tackle. Like I said, we need a right tackle. A left tackle is good. I work it. At the right tackle.
And is he the blind side tackle?
Nah, he's not the blind side. That's why they moved him from the blind side. Our blind side tackle is gonna be great. LSU versus USC in Vegas. When we get to college football, we'll talk about that. Rattler is the GOAT. I wouldn't say he's the GOAT. He looked good. I don't go with the GOAT shit, but he is the future. He looked like people made a mistake passing him up. He actually looks decent. Better than Carr. Rational affairs, don't tell me he became an arrogant already. He doesn't work Fridays. and we keep it that way. He's a rebel rouser that's about to get kicked off the fucking show. He tried to start the mutiny and shit, man. You about to get the fuck kicked off the show. Falcons should start Penix. He likes to go deep and out. Pause. Fucking pause. I'm not about to read this. Rearrange that. Dog. Nah.
He could have said that shit a lot differently.
Nah, dog. I'm not about to repeat that shit, bro. This is why we gotta work on what you saying. You trying to come on the show. We can't have you saying shit like that. Look, even man, what the fuck, man? Pause, bro.
Yeah, I think we
even this bitch had to stop.
We'd all be screaming pause as soon as he said that shit.
And you like it.
I don't know. He must have hit that. He hit that dark liquor early.
Man, he could have at least said. Listen,
He could have said he could throw the ball deep.
Deep, yeah. He's a great deep ball thrower or something.
And then say I like it. He likes to go. He likes to go deep, and I like it.
You can say I like a quarterback that has great deep ball accuracy. I mean, he's some shit. Anything. He throw the ball down the field. I like a quarterback that throws the ball down the field.
There you go.
You say he likes to go deep, and you like it? Nah. No. What the fuck? That's pause of the week, man. Oh shit. Goddamn. Oh fuck. I had to do that. I miss y'all. I had to get what dinner work done, and I was in pain. Yeah, you was in pain, but that statement is, hey, man, we need smarter up there. What the fuck is going on, man? What the fuck?
Don't be coming on here on medication.
Yeah, and y'all better focus because I want order.
We gotta get on.
We need some order in this place.
We need some order in this bitch. Order. We want order. He said, "This is why First is not on the show now." I mean, look, nothing against that audience. I don't want that to be the primary audience. If you say the name, you get in trouble. I don't want that to be the primary audience. I mean, we have to rephrase that. And I was reading that. I'm not about to repeat that. He likes to stretch the field, y'all. Come on, bro. It's not. You could have said that.
You could have said that over. He likes to go deep, and I like it.
Like it. I don't even know. I don't even want to know what deep he's talking about. I don't even want to know. It's like I don't want to do it. Not today. No, not today.
See, if you ever come out with Venom After Dark, Chris got to be on that show.
No. Fuck no. We'll get canceled. Fuck no. Balls, but as a wide receiver, I want a QB that likes to stretch the field and share the ball. That was almost pause worthy, but you say by putting the positions. I got you. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we get that, but oh man, where the fuck were we? I got lost. That shit threw me all the way off. I'm like, what the fuck?
We was talking about the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm like, it might be a hype train because if someone get injured, then Atlanta has one wide receiver and two running backs. And that wide receiver is not.
Don't you got a tight end too?
Yeah, tight end, but he doesn't get in the end zone. He gets allergic to the end zone. So it's not like they have weapons, but it's not weapons. It's not like they have multiple weapons at one position, except running back. I mean, they got a wide receiver, they got a tight end, they got two running backs, and an old ass QB. So hopefully they bring the old ass QB out because appendix is scared me in the year. Oh my God, y'all are wild. I don't even want to know what NFL are you talking about? The nasty football league? What the fuck are you talking about?
That's her own special team.
Yeah, I don't know. That must be the BFL, the bitch football league. I don't know. Never heard of them. As a leader, I want to put all my guys in good position. Okay, now you stretching it now.
He stretched it all right.
Yeah, you stretched it. You're stretching it now. I guess you play with Dion the booty stretcher Williams. I mean, whoever the fuck that is. Bro, y'all gotta stop this. Y'all gotta stop this foolishness. Eric, come get your people, Eric. I need Eric to come here and get his people in check. Oh man.
I just, like I said before, I think that this NFL season is not going to be as cut and dry as everybody thinks. There's going to be a lot of teams. There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to surprise some people. There's going to be a lot of teams that I feel that are going to probably get better or do better.
Who is your one you think they're going to surprise everybody? Your surprise team.
Honestly, I was thinking about this the other day. I think that a team that could surprise people that people aren't talking about because they don't see it. I think the Indianapolis Colts are going to be a team that's going to shock a lot of people this year. I honestly think that they got weapons in the right places. They got fucked up when Richardson got hurt. I think that they're going to be a team that's going to surprise some people in that division. I mean, I could turn around and go the simple route. Oh, the Jets are going to be great. But like I said, I don't like talking shit about my team. I let my team do it with their gameplay. Because who knows? We might go that Monday night against the fucking 49ers, might get screwed over. He might get hurt because the dude that hurt him got traded to the fucking 49ers.
Yeah. Yeah. Surprise team, Seahawks. Oh, I can see that one. But I can see they have a lot of weapons. It's just that Geno could replicate what he did, 2 years ago when Jay believed in him. Then yeah, they could surprise some people. They do have talent. People forget about the Seahawks. They do have talent.
Well, I think where the Seahawks, their defense wasn't as strong last year as it's been in the past.
Going after your Jets, he said surprise team, the Jets. Rodgers going to play 2 games before he gets injured. Damn, look how you shitting on your Jets, Jay.
Damn, Chris. And here I am trying. I was gonna try to convince Mo to get you on the show. Now we don't want to. You just got canceled, bro. You just got canceled. I mean, but he's right. He's right. My guy is 40-something, 41 years old or 40 years old. He's gotten beat up in this league. Like a lot of quarterbacks have gotten beat up in this league. Could he go down again? Yeah, he could go down again. But honestly, I'm not afraid because I think my backups would pick up the slack.
I mean,
whether it's the kid from State or it's the kid from whether it's Tyrod Taylor. I think that they could be able to move the ball. So I'm not too. It's not like we had Zach Wilson there.
Now Quentin Williams is okay. Then Quentin, did y'all lose a D tackle? I thought Quentin Williams got hurt a little bit, but I don't think he's gone.
No, we didn't. We don't. I don't think we lost that. No, I think he's talking about what's his name, Hassan Reddick.
Well, Reddick is still there though. He can't go nowhere. He can't go nowhere. Well, at least
he gonna be broke. He might as well suck it up and play out his contract or play. If I don't know if he had a year left or 2 years left on his contract, come in.
No, I think you're talking about Quentin Williams, but he did have a sore shoulder. He'll be back. That's the cornerstone of y'all defense. I'm sorry, that dude is a beast. Quentin Williams, dude is a beast.
Honestly, I mean, yeah, he's the cornerstone, but I think the heart and soul is what's his name that plays linebacker.
Not Mosley.
Damn,
Mosley, huh?
yeah, I
So
think
then there's
Mosley, he runs that defense. That
look,
dude tackles all the time.
if y'all can keep that, I saw y'all had that rookie, that undrafted rookie from Miami. If y'all can keep him, that dude, his name Leonard Williams, y'all can keep him. Because he showed flashes. He was supposed to be a top pick. I don't know what the fuck happened. I saw him in the Washington game, and he was causing havoc. So, y'all, it's just the Jets team is not a surprise team. People expect the Jets to take that step forward now that Rodgers is healthy.
Yes.
I mean, y'all should fight for the division. Y'all should be in the division with Miami. You know, you in Miami. I got y'all, you know, I don't know, it's a coin flip between y'all and Miami winning that division. Both of y'all making the playoffs. The Bills are not making the playoffs. I'll tell you this, the Bills are not making the playoffs. And of course,
Nah, they don't got no weapons.
The Patriots are the Patriots. They rebuilding. I take it the Patriots 3 years, y'all got problems. Y'all gonna have problems. Like, give them 3 years because I like what Gerard Mayo is doing. All they show is Patriots game on NFL Network. I see what he's building. He just got to get some more talent. If he gets some more talent, watch out. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Watch out. The Bills are not making the playoffs. But they're not going to make the playoffs. They lost too much. Big time. See, now y'all going out of defensive tackle, man. Defensive tackle. What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck that first word is. The Taylor Swift Chiefs will not make the Super Bowl. Okay, today prove me wrong. Prove me wrong on that shit. Until somebody beat them in the fucking playoffs, hey, I can't say they're not gonna make it.
Until the referee stop babying that motherfucking bitch, then they won't make the playoffs.
Listen,
come on, man. I send videos all the time to the chat.
Man, stop hating.
Not hating. It's on video. How many times did they get held in the Super Bowl?
It's okay. Man.
How many times did they not call holding calls? But the holding calls that they didn't call against the Chiefs is the only reason why the Chiefs won.
I'm putting it this way. How many number one QBs, man? Think about it over the time. They always do that, bro. They did it for Brady for years. They did it for Manning for years. They didn't do it for Breeze. I wish they did.
I don't give a shit about Brady or
Rodgers.
Peyton.
So if they do it for Rodgers this year, when he come back, I don't want to hear you bitching. I don't want to hear you bitching if it helps your team out. I don't want to hear you bitching.
No, I'm gonna say you're right. I'm gonna say it's about fucking time that they hook the Jets up for once.
I don't want to hear you bitching about holding calls. Everybody know there's holding on every play.
Yeah, but some of them holding calls were people got tackled before they even got to the quarterback.
Hey, until somebody beats Patty Mac in the playoffs, you can't tell me you're not making the Super Bowl until somebody beat him. That's how it is. He's like the champ. Until you knock the champ off, hey, you got to be proven. Then the next year, then I will say, okay, they won't make the Super Bowl. I don't know. They might try to make him get a three-peat. They might. I don't know. They might try to make him get a three-peat. And he get a three-peat. You know my thing. He'd go if he get a three-peat. Bills will make the playoffs with a sexy new stadium. They still in that same rickety old ass stadium, man.
They ain't nothing sexy about Buffalo in the wintertime. There ain't nothing sexy about Buffalo in the wintertime.
No,
That
what
shit's a
weapons? What weapons are they going to? There must
yeah.
be something in the water. Everybody except the Jets. The other New York teams, what weapons? The Bills and the Giants ain't got shit. That's all I can say.
I mean, the
Weapons.
Giants got one weapon,
What weapon?
and that's Neighbors.
And he ain't gonna do shit without the QB. What weapons? Like the Bills lost their number one wide receiver. The Bills lost a couple other people because they couldn't afford them. The Bills, we ain't gonna say the Bills gonna be shitty, but they're not gonna be better than the Jets or the Dolphins. Because the Jets and the Dolphins are just reloading. Now that will be a total surprise if they are better than them. That'll be. To me, Josh Allen is overrated. Yep, I said it. He's overrated. He is overrated. And people can get
He plays off the hook against teams that he should be.
He says, "Certainty is a BFL famous player, bitch man. How you know her, Chris?" Nobody knew. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to say. I think he been tasted. I'm like, who the fuck? The closest Jets are going to get to making the Super Bowl is you playing with them on Madden on Easy Mode. My bad, bro. Yeah, you really trying to get your invitation revoked. You keep playing with this man, Jets.
We sending him the fucking bitch mania fucking video chat.
Put it this way. The Jets will have a better chance of making the Super Bowl than the fucking Bills.
Yeah. I think that even if Aaron Rodgers goes down, the Jets could still make the playoffs. And I'll say that right now. If he happens to go down, I think the Jets will still make the playoffs.
Y'all got Tyrod Taylor. The Giants got the spread option. I'm hoping you talk about football, bro. I really hope you talk about football. Now you about to get Izzy to jump in this chat. See, every time somebody talk shit about the fucking Giants, he bring his monkey ass in this fucking chat. It's like Beetlejuice. It's like you said Beetlejuice name 3 times. He's gonna pop the fuck up. But
you already said it twice. Don't say it a third time.
I ain't gonna say it again. The fucking me is still a Steelers. Because people sleeping on the Steelers. I don't know why, but Mike Tomlin never had a losing season. Ever. If he has a losing season, the Steelers still have a great defense.
As long as Russell's the one that's playing, because this dude played the other day and he fucking fumbled snaps in the whole 9 yards. Like, you're a quarterback. You've been doing this forever, though. You were just listen. I can understand being nervous if you're a rookie. You already put a year in. You can't be nervous.
Well, he put in like 3 years. It's like you gotta think about it. He had a new offensive coordinator every year of his career. So maybe it's just I don't know. He has to practice. You just bring Justin Fields in to learn, and I don't think he's ready yet.
No,
he's looking good in practice, but in game situations, he's just not ready just yet. If Russ, you gave Russ weapons because the Steelers just need a QB. If Russ can be Russ, like Seattle Russ, the Steelers can shot to people. And that's the hardest division in football. Oh shit. The AFC North is the hardest division in football.
Well, they got what? The Browns,
the Ravens, the Bengals, and Steelers.
Yeah.
That's the toughest division in football.
And they all can't make the playoffs.
They all can't make it. Somebody got to miss. Even if they have a great season, if all of them have winning seasons, you can't get 4 teams in the playoffs. You get 3. It'd be damn near impossible to get 4 teams in the. It's impossible to get 4 teams in the playoffs, so somebody got to miss. That is the greatest division in football because of that division. That it's like this. Most divisions gonna get one person in the AFC because they're gonna at least take 2 spots, and then the East can fit 2 people in depending on how it go. But the North can possibly fit 3 people in. Because they are so damn good. Like it used to be the laughing stock. It used to be the Ravens, the Ravens or the Steelers taking it. And, the Browns and Bengals used to be trash, but now the Browns and Bengals are not trash.
I don't know. I see it that as when it comes, I think out of all those teams, the Browns are the worst.
But they made the playoffs last year. That's the one that funny. See, now watch when he comes on. And I don't want to hear it if he comes on. I want to hear him come on there, pulling his hair out, screaming, about to make us go deaf in one ear.
Nah, he's gonna make fun of the Commanders.
I don't know why Anthony has so much beef in the chat because Eric is still beefing with him over those uniforms. I don't know how that beef came about. I don't know how that beef came about. Deion the Buddha Stretcher runs on the field with those shoes on, no headgear. Sounds like he's special needs if you're running on there with those shoes on, no headgear. Easy. Your Mets suck. Hot tour girl throws out the first pick at the best game.
Damn. Just he wants to battle with Izzy now. Izzy and Doc.
Yes, this is crazy. This is crazy.
They do suck though.
One more, Jay. If the Jets make it to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna get me a Steve Harvey man unit. Now, if they make it to the Super Bowl, bro, do not make us look. Do not throw bets out there because we hold people to their bets. So so we're gonna ask you, are you serious? Because if the Jets make the Super Bowl, you gonna wear that fucking man unit.
Then we'll bring you on the show.
Then you definitely be on the fucking show then. So do not throw empty bets out.
Oh, the Saints play the Niners on Sunday, huh?
Yeah. But most of
they're showing it on
playing.
Fox.
Yeah, most of the people not playing. So they all banged up and we banged up too. So man, it's like everybody hurt. So you might not see too much of it. But back to you. Do not throw out empty bets on this podcast. I tell that to anybody. You are made to honor your stuff. I don't care if you're not on there. We had somebody bet me 50 push-ups. It was a Saints Giants game or some shit, and I know that the Saints was gonna have a worse season than the Giants, and then I had them doing push-ups on their private page. So if you put a bet up, push-up bet or any type of bet, we honor it. We keep a record. It's a record. So that's what I'm saying. If you want it, we'll put it on there.
Like an hour and 7 minutes.
Hour and 7 minutes. Because once we write it down in the chat, it's there. Doc records every day. he records it. So, and we're gonna be looking for that man unit that you're gonna be wearing. As you said, you're gonna be wearing a man unit. Man unit.
That was the one that he could have said pause to too, though.
Yeah, he could have. Because I hadn't thought about it. The man unit? He could have said toupee. Don't say the man unit. You're going to have a man unit on top of your head. No, the Mets thing is true. It happened this week. Yep. Hot tour. Hot tour, girl. People just put anybody out. the Hatua girl, man, you know, shit. She made it fun. She made, you know, she was a legend for a while. I think her 15 minutes of fame is over a little bit. They trying to stretch this out, but you only can do so much when you're talking about, you know, Hatua. I mean, it's only so much you can do before the joke get told. I mean, hope she capitalized on all her you know, on her little success because
I'm sure she is.
you know she capitalized on it, but in about a month or two, nobody gonna care.
Honestly, I've been watching some of the stuff that she does, like interviews and stuff. I don't
It's
think that girl is all
not
there
good.
mentally.
Oh,
I think she's either immature or I don't know. She just don't seem right.
Lord Eric Pocket watching the channel. Shh, he sees all. Well, tell her to bring his ass on here. How about that? Motel, Chris, how you got, man? She good. What the fuck?
Everybody got typoitis today.
What the fuck? How I got nasty? What? oh, because on YouTube you can't. They don't let you delete the comment. The shit's stupid. Like, if you make a mistake on your phone and you press send, they don't let you delete the comment to or edit the comment on YouTube. Motel Chris, how you got nasty? Gained 30 pounds of muscle from betting. Oh yeah.
No, that nasty got
He
nasty
got
30
nasty.
pounds of muscle. That was his dumb bet. He wanted to bet both of them about the Saints. Instead of he could have just bet Mo, but he didn't want to bet Mo. It was like 200.
Yeah, it was 100 push-ups a person. So he thought he was gonna have me and Eric doing 100 push-ups. That man died the first night. He had to come back. Oh, it was not one show; it was 2 shows. He had to come back to back. That's what I mean. Like he had to come back and do it back to back because he stopped at 120 on one show. He still had to do
120. 120. He couldn't even talk. The rest of the show, he was like.
I'm not even lying to you. I felt sorry for that first show. That first show, I was like, good Lord, he about to die. Because you can tell with push-ups, when they start to hurt, you start doing a little short, like the little short push-ups, you start going real low to the ground. It start to hurt because you can't extend your arms. I'm like, he about to die. And then you get Izzy playing Let's Get Physical. The whole time.
I wanted to go back and actually count those shits, man, because I don't think he did 200.
Eric was doing them. Eric was counting them bitches. Eric had a notepad in his hand and was counting them motherfuckers. Like a drill sergeant. He was counting. So I tell people, we honor bets out here. Yo, we honor bets. So to not throw an empty bet out here because we're gonna come look for you if you don't do it. Like, because I'm like this. Don't throw it out unless you're ready to do it. Like, so if you don't want to wear a Steve Harvey hairpiece, don't say it.
Isn't Steve Harvey bald now, though?
Yeah. You know, when he did the Steve Harvey show, he had that flat top hairpiece.
Oh, he gets that shit. I would clown his ass.
What if Pornhub had commercials? Don't bust another. We'll be right. See, this is why I'm hesitant to put you on the fucking show. This is why. Like
he's got to. He can't fuck with that dark liquor. That's what it is.
I'm saying we're going to have a trial run on a tape delay or some shit. We're going to have Eric have that fucking button. Boo, boo, boo. All right, man. Yeah, the Saints played the 49ers this week. You know, it's a couple. I'm watching because I'm a Saints fan, but you know, it's second week of preseason. I think it's just for looking for rookies. I say like preseason is for rookies and people trying to make the team. You might see your starters out there.
Well, no, recently they a lot of teams haven't been playing their starters.
And because they do it in practice. They say we do enough in practice. We don't need to have no one hurt.
Now, what's your thought? Because I saw on the McAfee show that there might be a thing now that they're going to get rid of preseason and just have these inter-squad teams, just like how they meet each other during the week. Like, like we had Washington and we smacked the shit out of them during the week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that, how could they gain money? Because they make money off of the games. Like that Sunday night game, even though, like you said, maybe nobody's really playing, they could still make money off of it.
They are never getting rid of preseason. Because they might get rid of another preseason game and give you another regular season game, but they're not going to get rid of preseason. And this is why. Money. I could sell you, like the Saints only get one extra game. So it's like, you get what, 9? I think we get 9 home games this year. Because then, you get one preseason game, 10. And I think if you got 8 home games this year, because it's weird how they added that extra week. It fuck shit up. Everybody used to be guaranteed 10 home games or something like that. You'd be like 10 home games. So if you got the two preseason games at home, you still get 10 games at home. You get it? So it's like if you get the 3 weeks of preseason. So some people have 2 games at home for preseason, and others have 1. So if you're the one with 1, you automatically probably start week 1 at home. Like if you're the one person with 1 preseason game, like the Saints, like our preseason game at home is the 3rd week. I think we play the Titans. The 3rd week. And then Nasty, you want to do some push-up bets on preseason?
He'd probably still lose.
Oh, yeah, he still lose. Like I said, it's everybody gets 10 games. So if you take away preseason, now you're taking away home games. They're not going to get rid of preseason. Never. It's money. Trust me, the Superdome is going to be sold out for the 3rd week of preseason. The people just miss football. You see, from February to now, people didn't have football. I don't want to hear about the UFL. People watch it 1 week and stop watching it. They didn't have football.
I think I saw one game of UFL, honestly. It didn't catch my attention like that.
I'll be good on the show. I'm saved on live TV. When we do our 25 NFL record team prediction show, everybody should be on for that show. Let's see, we're doing team predictions. Okay. We also gonna do the pickups, and then fucking Izzy gonna have to get that fucking trophy. I give Izzy a fucking trophy.
He ain't get that shit yet.
I'm getting towards the beginning of the year, so you have it at the beginning of the year.
You only got 2 weeks left.
Yeah, you fine. You get it when you get it. Shit.
He gonna flaunt that shit like a motherfucker.
Yes, he is. I don't understand having a joint practice, then playing the same team in preseason. Because that's for your starters. The joint practices are for your starters to get reps, because they're probably not going to play in the preseason. So,
and if you think about it, what they're doing with these joint practices is they're setting up their offense. Let's say the Saints offense would go to, let's say, do goal line plays. And then they do one-on-ones, and then they do 11 on 11 or 12 on 12 or whatever, 11 on 11 and they do one-on-ones. It's like a repetitive thing to for them to practice their defenses and their
Against something,
offenses.
yeah, against something different.
Yeah.
If you ever played sports, or football, it gets boring going against, it's the people it's like, all right, I know what he's gonna do already. I gotta act like I don't know the play. It gets boring. They also, when you do joint practices, it gives you a game-like situation in practice, so it keeps you sharp. Like when you ran scrimmages against other teams, it felt like a game because it's like you're playing against other people, and
Yes.
it was more competitive instead of me going against my own team and you can't do this and you can't do that. Let them get the play out. It's not the same going against your own team against going against someone different. So that's why they do it.
And they're
Yeah.
keeping it like if you notice they're keeping it locked down because if you start a fight now, you
Oh
get
yeah, you get
you
fined.
get fined big time. So,
The teams get fined.
yeah, the
Not just
teams
them.
get fined.
A team.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, man, that was a new interesting thing. They're stopping the fights because some of those fights got ridiculous though. People just was fighting just to fight, and it's like, yeah. Now if the team get fined, they're gonna fine the hell out of you to get that money back.
Yep.
And it's like Goodell mean he don't want no fighting in joint practice.
If
But
you
you're
think
not gonna
about it,
stop it.
you could get into a fight and hurt a star.
Yeah, but you're
Now
not gonna
now
stop
that team suffers.
it. So,
You
but
know
you're
what I'm
not
saying?
gonna
Because
stop it though.
it'll get stopped.
I'm making a tuna
Because
sandwich and chocolate chip cookies for Lord Eric. Tuna and chocolate chip cookies?
ew,
They don't even go together.
a toto
I'm just
sandwich.
saying you're gonna always have someone trying to make the team doing a little extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they're gonna piss somebody off, and that's how the fight starts.
Yep.
Man. But I guess we could talk a little. I guess a little college for Chris. Little college football. Is you the college football guy, Chris? If you want to come in and be the college football analyst. Shit, I still gotta get Pops on the show. He keep asking to get on the show. I get Pops on the show first. So I gotta get Pops on the show first, then we'll work on getting you on the show. But Pops gotta get on the show first. Pops been asking. Pops be like, man, you don't get me on
He's
the
got to
show.
come on for. He has to be one of the dudes doing picks.
Yeah, the Pops picks was A1 last year. I'm like, damn, Pops, like you really know football, bro. Like he was picking shit out of left field, and I was like, no way. And that shit came true. Then I started going with him. I jumped on the Lions bandwagon. He saw it before anybody. Like, I'm telling you, the Lions gonna be good. He like, I'm telling you, the Lions are gonna be good. Like the Lions? He like, yeah, the Lions gonna be good. He called some shit. He called Green Bay beating Dallas in the playoffs.
There, he did.
He did. So if Pops would have did the predictions all year, Izzy wouldn't be getting that trophy. Pops would. Because technically, Pops had a better winning percentage than all of us. I went back and looked at it. When Pops picked, he blew us out the water, bro.
I know he blew my ass out the water.
He made nasty picks go all the way up. Like he missed like 1 or 2. Every week he picked, he missed only like 1 or 2. That's in the wild card game, he didn't miss any.
No.
So it's like, yeah, if Pops were there from the beginning, Izzy wouldn't be holding no trophy. I'll be giving it to Pops. You know, Pops will have to get a big trophy, huge trophy.
You want one of one of those big ass joints.
Pops would have gave me the money to get it. Look, Pops would have gave me the money to get it. Nope, you're getting me this trophy, and I want that trophy. That trophy.
He wants a trophy your height.
Yeah, he had it. But his height, because me and him the same height. His height. Oh, you'd be good, man. Let's see what y'all said. Just like the Dallas player pushed the Ram coaching staff for joint practice. Man, you know, them Dallas players a bunch of dicks. That's all I can tell you. Nobody likes Dallas. Nobody. I'm an angel in person and on TV. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's what they all say.
I'm sorry, man. I'm saying I'm not. I ain't no angel. I ain't say I need you to be an angel. I just don't need you to be saying shit that can get me canceled. Shit, I had to put a bustle on Izzy for a little bit, man. She had to get trained. Like, look, we can get kicked off. If you say certain shit, you get kicked off. So yeah, that's what it's about. It's not, you can't just say
you gotta be quick with that button. Yes. And send them into the waiting room quick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's it's very tedious because they can kick the channel off if they don't like it. If you don't like something you say, no. I'm just saying, man, hey, bro, you might be an angel in public. I'm not about to call another man an angel, though, bro. that's what it is. I'm just not about to call another man an angel. You could be whoever you want to be. What was it gonna tell you? Oh man, college football, man, it's about to come up, and I'm seeing a lot of these podcasts coming down on Deion Sanders because he didn't want to talk to Fox Sports reporter who wrote a bad review about them. It's like he didn't know it was CBS. I'm sorry, he didn't want to talk to CBS because CBS wrote a bad report about him and his kids. You know, the Colorado team. That's his prerogative if he didn't want to talk to CBS. I don't see what the big problem is. It's like you said, he told the dude, no disrespect, but I'm not giving CBS anything. Because I read the thing, it was pretty bad. It was basically saying Deion wasn't shit. Would you give an interview to somebody who say you ain't shit?
No. Unless I'm gonna go off on them.
Yeah, and you know it's not Deion's style to go off on nobody, you know, and it's not his brand. So I saw this podcast, this guy had to fucking write it. I say, bro, just say you racist without saying you racist. Because why are you coming down on Deion Sanders so hard? I'm like, because he brags. Because he wants the best for the kids. I'm like, what is he doing so bad? Like, what is Deion doing so bad? He made a 4-8 team watchable.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the most hype. Think about it. This is the most hype a 4-8 team has ever got.
Well, this is the most hype Colorado's had in years.
Since what? Since Eric Bieniemy?
Yeah.
And Rashawn Salam and them. I mean, nobody gave a fuck about Colorado until Deion Sanders got there. Let's be honest. I forgot Colorado had a football team. Coach Prime, he might not be an X and O's guy, but people, you know, they gravitate to him. He got a bunch of X and O's guys there, and he got a fire ass coaching staff now. I mean, his coaching staff's a top notch.
Yeah, I mean, he bought him what's his name from Miami.
Yeah, he got Warren Sapp. He got a bunch of people. He got a bunch of NFL type people there. And I'm like, if Colorado comes out with Big 12, then what they gonna say? I mean, he had everybody watching Colorado games. Like waking up early on Saturday to watch Colorado play.
Excuse me.
Like I said, people were watching them either to see them win or lose. You were watching them to either laugh at Dion or praise Dion. And some of those games were good, dude. Like the TCU game was good. Like it was a good game. The Colorado State had us watching football to 2 a.m. It was because Colorado State game started late when they played Colorado State. And that was a good damn game. That was a good game. He gave us some good games. I'm like, what's the problem? What's the problem?
You
Brian
see
was
the
in
top. You
was in
see
his
the
right
top
for that.
25.
You can read them out to me. Let me see. Let's see.
Georgia's for
Who the hell
one.
is the Pikachu? Mo is the best trainer in the world. He always feeds me and takes care of me. He gives me food and water. He the goat. I got my own Pikachu. He look like he kind of big, man. That's a fat ass Pikachu. God damn.
It looks like you have been feeding him right.
God damn. I need to hold off the food. Damn. I'm the best trainer in the world, the Pikachu. I don't like Colorado. I hope they only win 5 games. Hey, you ain't gotta like them, man. I'm not telling people to like them.
I think it's going to be more than 5 games. I think this year they're going to be a little bit more stacked because they honestly got a chance to bring in offensive line and that's what they really needed. They needed offensive line because his son was getting killed.
Put it this way. Nobody would have watched that Oregon Colorado game if it wasn't for Deion Sanders. Nobody was watching for Oregon. We knew Oregon was going to kill them people. We knew Oregon was going to kill those people. But I didn't know they were going to kill them that bad. We knew Oregon was going to kill them people. But I was like, man, maybe they win by 20. But I didn't expect y'all to kill them like that. Y'all killed the people. But nobody would have watched that game if it wasn't for Deion Sanders. Because we knew if anybody else the coach of Colorado, we knew there was going to be a blowout.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Prime or his kids or Hunter and the team would have owned when the O-line stopped blocking. They should have fumbled them. The thing is, it ain't that the O-line didn't stop blocking. The O-line was trash.
Yeah, they were. They were trash.
They had my man looking like Frank Talkington out there, man. Running around, trying to get open and throw, man. Them 2 tackles are trash. I guarantee you those tackles are on nobody's team right now because they were trash. Like, they had O-line, the D-line was undersized. I mean, all they had was skill position players. You cannot win in college football with just skill position players. You're not going to win. Now they got some dogs. Like, they went into the transfer portal and they got some people. So but Deion was honest last year. He said, y'all better beat up on me now before I get my dogs in here. He said that.
And honestly, with his coaching staff, that if I was a college kid, who he brought in for his coaching staff would make me want to go to Colorado because he got one of the best defensive players around, one of the best in his time.
And then he is the best defensive player of his time. Deion probably be the best defensive player ever. Who knows? Him or Lawrence Taylor like 1A and 1B to me.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. Like, why not go to Colorado? I know I'm gonna be on TV. I'm gonna have the Flyers gear. I mean, like, but I'm gonna get noticed if I ball out for Colorado. That's why he's starting to get all these people, because it's like you need somebody flashy to upstart, to have an upstart. So, like, if you go to Alabama, Alabama's Alabama. Don't matter who the coach. Texas is Texas. Georgia is Georgia. You get what I'm saying? But for me, if I want to go to Colorado, like, why am I going to Colorado? You need a flashy coach that's going to make you want to go to Colorado and pass over. Or the Oregons, the Miamis, and all the Georgias and Alabamas. Yeah, I'm going to get seen. And you see all those games Colorado was on TV.
I mean, they didn't make the top 25 though. They didn't make the top 25. That's the only thing that he has to crack.
Right in, man, you the only one thought about it like that. See, leave Pikachu alone, man.
Can you think about it? You mentioned in what you just said. You mentioned like for the top 5. You know what I'm saying? Because Georgia's number 1 this year. Ohio State's number 2.
Yeah,
you got Oregon number 3.
I don't know if they're gonna stay that way.
Texas is 4.
Texas?
And Alabama's 5.
Okay. Texas is 4?
Yeah, Texas is 4.
God.
And then Old Miss is 6. Notre Dame is 7.
Yeah,
Penn State is 8.
Ole Miss is 6 after losing Junkins? Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know why they always put Notre Dame in there. Notre Dame is not going to even make the playoffs because Notre Dame is independent. It's hard for independents to make the playoffs. How this playoff system is now. They have to play super tough people to make the playoffs.
You got Penn State at 8. Michigan at 9. And I think Michigan's going to fall off.
Yep. Florida State 10. Missouri 11. Missouri? Utah 12. LSU 13. Clemson. Man, Clemson was trash last year. Clemson 14. Tennessee 15. Oklahoma 16. Oklahoma State 17. Kansas State 18. The U at 19. Texas A&M at 20. Arizona 21. Kansas 22. USC 23. North Carolina State 24. And Iowa made 25.
Yep.
Hey, my Green Wave got 5 votes to be the top 25. Hey. But I'm just looking at it like this. Some of these people going to fall.
Oh, definitely.
Ole Miss at 6, and they lost the best running back they had. I'm going to see. This is crazy. God, dang.
I guess it depends who they recruited.
So wrong. So when Colorado ran a no huddle, nobody could stop them because the quarterback had quick reads and picked them apart and ran for a first down. That's because they couldn't block. Because the offensive lineman could not block. That's why you run a no huddle offense, man. You don't run no huddle all the time because they can block. They can't block. So you have to run a no huddle to catch the defense off guard. The Buffalo Bills did that in the 90s with the K-gun to catch the defense off guard. Because when they huddled up, the offensive lineman couldn't block for Jim Kelly. So when Jim Kelly did the no huddle all the time, they couldn't stop him. That's why you run no huddle. Because your offensive lineman sucks ass. That's what happens. They suck. All right. So you going to Colorado to win games or be on TV, fan? anything that could get me into the NFL, you damn right I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to the NFL. If I'm a star with Deion Sanders, I could be a star. He gonna teach me how to be a star. I'm gonna get money. Travis Hunter and all them are getting money. The NIL deals are ridiculous. NIL deals are ridiculous.
And aren't they seniors?
Well, Travis Hunter is a junior, and I think Shadur is a junior, but his son Shiloh's a senior. But they leave, you know, they're not gonna stay 4 years, you know. So this their last year. So I'm telling you this: I can go to Colorado. I don't care about winning games now. Everything is about money in college football now. Who gonna give me the most money? Like real talk. And who gonna get me in the NFL? Fuck winning the games. Look, I could be on the worst team, but if my name is out there and I can get to the NFL, man, I don't give a shit. That's how I look at it. Like, but if you go to Colorado and let's say Colorado wins games, let's say they go to the Big 12 and they win the Big 12. You know how much hype Colorado will get? Because if you go to Alabama or Oregon or Georgia, you're just another cog in that wheel. You know, we could replace you easily. You go to Colorado and you the man and you make Colorado win games. It makes you look greater than what you are. Because look what I did. I made Colorado win 12 games this year. They're not going to win 12 games this year. They might. I give them at most 8. I'm being real with you. Being realistic. At most 8. Between the 4 and 8 range is them. They can either be really good or really bad. and it's no in between. I give them, you know, between 4 and 8 wins. They'll fall in between that. The playoffs are going to be some things you never thought of. Whatever. Tulane, LSU, Ohio State, Texas. Well, Ohio State is one, you know, going to be in there. LSU, I don't know about LSU. They're not going to have too many people in the SEC, you know. So they would have to be finished too, because you got Texas, who's an SEC team. You got Alabama, who's an SEC team. You got LSU. That's 3 SEC teams in there. And you didn't even put Georgia in there.
Georgia's number one.
Number 1 team. Like, Georgia look like they got an unstoppable team right now. So, Georgia got jobbed out of last year's championship game. They should have been in there. They should have been in the playoffs last year. But I told you it was going to happen. They was going to sneak Alabama in there. I called it. I told you what they was going to do. If Georgia would have gotten the playoffs, Georgia would have been the champs again. Nobody was beating Georgia again. So
no.
I would take some of these people out. Notre Dame doesn't have a hard enough schedule, and they don't have a champion. See, these teams, other teams are playing in like Big 12 championships, the ACC championships. Notre Dame doesn't have a championship game to play in, so you knock Notre Dame out. That's what I was trying to tell people. I read an article on it. Notre Dame going to have a hard time making the playoffs without being perfect. I mean, Notre Dame can't lose a game. Like, and they have to have such a hard schedule for them to make the playoffs. Because I'm like this. Let's say if Notre Dame loses 2 games or loses 1 game, right? And let's say Texas loses 1 game and off this list, you know, like or Alabama. And in the last 3 teams, you got an Alabama, a Texas, and a Notre Dame. And only 2 teams you get in. Which one you going to pick? A 1-loss Texas, a 1-loss Alabama, and a 1-loss Notre Dame. Who would you think had a tougher schedule? Which 2 teams
Alabama.
you think had I say Alabama and Texas, because they both for the SEC. Who does Notre Dame have? That's why I say it's going to be hard for Notre Dame to make it unless they have a schedule where they have to play tough people every week. And they're not going to do that. Notre Dame might as well just suck it up and go to the ACC like the basketball team is. That mystique of Notre Dame is over. Nobody cares about that fucking leprechaun. Nobody cares. I'm sorry, it's not Rudy. It's not Joe Montana not coming through those doors. There's not Jerome Bettis walking through those doors. It's not Rocket Ismail. He's not coming through that door. I mean, I don't see Notre Dame making it. Like, unless they go undefeated. And Tulane has to win a division. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the Tulane didn't do too bad last year.
No, they didn't. They came in second. They lost to SMU in a championship game. Georgia team are grown men going back to school for football. That Georgia team is ridiculous. That might be the new Monstars. They're pissed off because they didn't make. If they lost in the SEC championship, not like they lost. I don't think they should have been penalized like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, they lost to Alabama, but I don't think Alabama should have made the playoffs. But I told you it was going to happen because I knew it was Nick Saban last year. They're not going. They was going to try to see if Nick can win one more, and it didn't happen. So I would say Georgia got a chip on his shoulder. And I think Georgia going to start blowing people out left and right. I know Georgia for sure is going to be in the playoffs. They ain't leaving no doubt. And we see who else you put on this list. You say Kansas State? No, Florida State. Kansas State? I don't know if Kansas State making it. But Oregon is not a surprise team. Liberty? I don't know how many, as lower tier schools gonna make it. I think maybe one or two. But Liberty, you got Old Dominion, you got James Madison, you got all them other people like James Madison might be making it here too. James Madison did good last year. So
they gotta make it to the top 12.
Yeah, you gotta be in the top 12. I mean, you have to.
And there's too many good teams out there that are gonna have tougher schedules that are gonna make the top 12. A lot of those teams, like you said, Notre Dame and stuff like that, they're not gonna make the top 12. They would have to blow people out.
Yes, you'll be in the top 12, and you can't lose.
No,
right? Being undefeated probably assures you a playoff spot. So you can't lose. And then if you do lose, it matters who you lose to.
Yeah.
So if you have a bad week and you have a bad loss, that automatically knocks you down. Because the SEC is the best division in football. They're going to have maybe, you can say 3 SEC teams. At least 3. You're gonna have the SEC champion, the runner-up, and possibly a third team in there. So that's 3 spots gone right there. Not to mention the Big Ten got some players in the Big Ten. That might be another 3 spots. So that leaves you with 6 spots left. Now we're really getting into it.
Yeah, college.
Everybody's trying to jump into.
That's why they that's why they changed the playoff way. You know what I'm saying? Because there was the same teams are going to be in the top 10. Your Alabamas, your Georgias, it's these other teams. And if you look at the top 25, all them people that are 10 and down, the Oklahomas, Oklahoma State, they're going to be, where are you going to jump in from being,
basically spoken for.
Yeah.
That's why I look at it. The top 6 is going to probably stay about the same. About the same. Except for Ole Miss. I don't see the Ole Miss stand. But at least the top 5 is going to probably be the top 5. Your top 5 probably. I don't see. I don't see too many people jumping. The Alabamas, the fucking Georgias. I don't see people doing that. So you locked in. So I tell you, them are locked in. So by expanding it, I tell you 6 spots going to major conferences. At least 6 spots are going to the big boys. So, the big conferences like the Big Ten and the ACC and the SEC. 6 of those spots are taken up by those conferences. So now you got to fight for the other 6. So half are gone. The other 6, from 6 through 12, is the ones that you could try to fight to get in. But then you don't want to be in 6 through 12 because your first game is probably going to be against Georgia, especially if you're number 12. You might be playing Georgia. You're trying to avoid Georgia at all costs.
I mean, I would say that Georgia, Ohio State, and Alabama with Texas, those would be the teams I would want to keep away from. And that's right there. If Georgia, let's say Georgia stays number 1, looking at, so 12 would be 1. So right now, if they were to go into the playoffs, Utah would be playing Georgia. Missouri would be playing Ohio State. And then Florida State would be playing Oregon. And then Michigan got Texas. And then you got Penn State, Alabama. And then Ole Miss will play Notre Dame. But I don't think Notre Dame's going to stay in the top 10.
No, a couple of these people not staying in the top 12. Let's go to the top 12 now. Georgia, yes. I say that. Ohio State, yes. Oregon, I would say yes. Texas, yeah. Alabama. So that's already 3 SEC teams. Then you got Ole Miss. I don't think Ole Miss staying.
No.
That's 4 SEC teams right there. Notre Dame, no. Penn State, no. As much as they hyped up, I don't think Penn State will be in the top 12. Michigan, would you say yes or no to Michigan?
I mean, I think Michigan is going to fall off.
No. Florida State, the ACC, yeah. And I hate to say that, and I hate them. So I knocked out 4 teams. So I knocked out Ole Miss, Notre Dame, Penn State, Michigan. So 1. So Florida State will be 6 in its model at the end of the year. Then Missouri, no. Utah, no. No, Utah in the Big 12. So, yeah, put Utah in there now. Utah, yep. So they'll go to 7. LSU, no. Clemson, no. Tennessee,
no.
See, now we're getting down. So now we back to what Chris was saying. They're going to be a surprise team because some of these people are going to get knocked out. Because some of these people are going to have some off seasons. So that opens the way for a Tulane or a Liberty to get in. But they have to go undefeated. Because undefeated gets you into the playoffs. It gets you in the playoffs.
But you're saying they would have to get into the top 12. So right now,
they would get into it if those people have losses, right?
Yes. But like you said, if I got a 1-loss Alabama and a 1-loss, let's just say, I'm just gonna use the U. It's saying if Miami would had 1 loss, I'm gonna pick I'm not picking Miami.
Alabama. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's why I say undefeated gets you in, or at least get you close to the conversation. You have to go
Yes.
undefeated if you're not starting out in the top 12. You have to go undefeated. That's what I look at it like. Because if you want a smaller school that goes undefeated, like, okay, they're undefeated. They automatically jump a 2-loss big conference team. They got to jump them because they didn't lose. Then now you start going into who did they play with the 1-loss team. So at least you being undefeated, you get in. I believe you get in on the back end, you be like 11 or 12, but you get in. But for a smaller school to make it, they must be undefeated. That's what I think. They got to be undefeated or have a tough ass schedule.
Listen, it's gonna be just like last year. Look what happened with Florida State.
And that's what happened though. It's because they lost their quarterback and their schedule wasn't as tough as Alabama's. That's what happened.
Yeah, it's just not wins or losses. It's also strength of schedule.
Schedule. You gotta have.
So if you got a shitty schedule, they're not going to go for it. They want these bowl games to generate money, and they weren't going to generate it with Florida. They knew Florida State wasn't going to be able to do what they done before.
You saw what the hell happened to them with Georgia. Georgia beat the shit out of the people.
Yeah.
And that would have happened with Jordan Travis in the game. FSU wasn't that damn good. I'm waiting to see, but I got Ohio State going all the way. And that would not be a bad pick because they got Juckins from Ole Miss, who probably the best running back in the damn nation. Like Juckins is a beast. They got a beast. So Ohio State always has talent, but I don't know if it's the quarterback or the coach, but something is always missing from Ohio State why they don't win. Like they had talent. Think about C.J. Stroud last year. All his receivers are in the NFL now.
Yeah.
All of them. Like his first 5 receivers are all in the NFL. All of them. Ohio State has talent. They just don't win. They might have a chance to beat Michigan now that Jim Harbaugh gone.
And that team, to me, with that the whole cheating shit, they're still getting in trouble for that shit. And Jim Harbaugh sitting in California just chilling.
My thing is, if you didn't catch him cheating during the time they were cheating, I don't want to hear you retroactively taking something. I don't like that. You didn't catch him. You caught him after the fact. It's over. I already saw Michigan won. I already saw it. You can't take that from my memory. We saw it. Let it go. If you didn't catch him doing it, like while it was going on, then let it go. Because retroactive shit only pisses people off because it's like, we know what we saw. It's like with the Reggie Bush thing. We saw Reggie Bush do these things. Get a man back his house when they finally did the right thing. I'm like, we saw it. We're not going to say, oh, well, the NCAA took the trophy from him, so it didn't happen. No, it happened. Like the Fab Five in basketball. We saw it. And people still talk about the Fab Five. We saw it. You can take shit away all you want. We saw it. We don't care. So that's why I look at it, man. It's people have to with the Michigan scandal, they gotta stop. They gotta stop this Michigan scandal.
Well, like you said earlier today, or earlier in the broadcast, it's all about money now in college football. I mean, to me, and I said this last year when they first started with the NIL deals, I think giving these kids enough money just to survive would be better than them getting millions of dollars in college.
I wouldn't say it's just to survive. I would put a cap on it. Like a couple 100,000 would be good. Like, look out. Like, give them $500,000. At least I can say give them $500,000. I'll cap it at $500,000. There you go. If you're a great player, you get $500,000. That's still not NFL money, but it's good for a college student. Because you don't want to say give them enough to survive, because these dirty ass schools will get them basically back to chump change. That's what they were doing back in the days that was causing people to go out and rob people because they were just giving them enough to survive. They tell you, oh, we give you a food plan and a place to stay. That's all you need. And education, that's all you need. Well, no, that's not all you need. You'd like to have some money in your pocket. I don't think they should be getting NFL money. Like some of these people get NFL money. They shouldn't get NFL money, but they should get paid a good percentage of the revenue, especially if they're the face of the school. I get it. You got, my jersey selling. I should get a percentage of the jersey sales. I believe that.
Yeah.
But giving people fresh faced and you ain't doing anything, I'm not with that. Now, if I'm out there, if I'm like Reggie Bush was, yeah, pay Reggie Bush millions of dollars. Because Reggie Bush, everybody had that USC number 5 jersey. Like, everybody had that jersey. Now, if you that type of star and everybody had your jersey, then yeah, pay him what they paying these kids now. But if you just a kid coming out of high school, you got to prove yourself, man. Look, give them about 50,000 coming straight out of high school. 50,000. That's all you need.
And you can survive on 50,000.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit. 50,000. That's your cap as a freshman. If you're a 5-star, you get 50,000. 4-star, you get 40,000. 3-star, 30,000. And so on. 2-star, 20,000. 1-star, 10,000. That's how you start with. And now if you ball out, your money grows. That's what it should do. But it should
some of these guys are making like $4 million plus.
That's indeed.
So if I could stay in school for 4 years and make $4 million a year, you really don't need the NFL.
If you're smart with your money, do you need the NFL? No.
No.
Like this. This is going to help the college. But it's a double-edged sword. Understand like this. Like it's a double-edged sword because it's like this. It helps out college football because it'll keep people in school longer. But you're also making them entitled. So it's helping out college football. Hopefully it'll start helping out college basketball because they're really suffering. The one and dones and shit. So they need to start in college. College basketball needed more than football because college basketball about to die. I remember when Mo had a Gucci belt full of Pokeballs, and when he swung one of them holes, they landed on the ground gracefully. We was a perfect team. Oh man, fucking Pikachu, bro. I had a Gucci belt Pokeballs. I had a Gucci belt full of Pokeballs, bro. Where was I? Hater Jay was always the fire type trainer with a lot of hate in his heart.
That's me.
Man, fucking Pikachu wilding out, man. We got fucking Pikachu on here, man. But with college football, it needs to put a cap. I believe in they need a cap when you first come in. Now, if you are that dude, you get paid whatever. Performance based. It should make it very performance based.
But even
Not what
like
you did.
even like you said, if you're a 5-star freshman and you make 50, if you're a 5-star sophomore, now you make maybe 150.
And if you no, I'm talking about if you're a beast as a sophomore, you get what you work. You get what your jersey sales say. You get you get what you work then. I'm all about, if you are playing above and beyond your classification, if you like in a Heisman race as a sophomore, you damn right give him $2 million. He's a damn Heisman Trophy person.
But
But if you're a
I think it should be capped. It should be capped though, because I think like I said, $4 million. I think is a little bit too much.
I'm just saying, if they're a star of the league, if they are the face of college football, and you be like, he's the face, yeah, give him $4 million because he might be a bust in the NFL. You know how many people have been stars in college and don't make any money in the NFL? Give him what he played for, but he shouldn't start out with $4 million. Don't start out with
No.
$4 million. I'm like, now if you are a sophomore and you are a bust, you stay with your 50,000. That shit don't elevate. You stay where you at. You came in with your 50,000, you're gonna leave with your 50,000. Some people bust out.
That'll keep your ass in school for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where you said it's gonna help.
If Shedeur Sanders worth a $4.7 million NIL deal, we know who got him that. What's his last name?
Exactly. That's what his last name got him that.
What's his last name? I mean, he's not a bad QB.
But he also balled at Jackson State.
And he balled at Jackson State. He balled for a while at Colorado. The dude was in the Heisman race in the beginning of the year. So it's not like he was a trash QB. Now, we ain't gonna trash Shedeur Sanders. He wasn't a trash QB. You only can do so much with no line. His daddy got him that deal, bro. Come on, man. We know his daddy got him that deal, that $4.7 million. Just like Bronny. Was Bronny worth the Nike NIL deal he had? Fuck no.
He ain't even worth the money he's making now.
Fuck no. His daddy did it. And I'm not mad at nepotism. Can't get mad at it. Like, we know why. It happens all the time. Nepotism happens everywhere.
Yeah.
If your connections can get you $4.7 million, I am not hating on that brother. So his name is worth $4.7 million because they gave him that. Because Shedeur is marketable. Think about it. He's marketable. He got the watch celebration. He's all over social media. So yeah. If you want Shedeur, you're gonna have to pay money for Shedeur. Now, if his name is Shedeur Williams, then no. I can think about Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter getting what, 2-point-something million.
Yeah.
But he's on the fucking cover of college football. And the video game. He's on the cover. He's marketable. I mean, you gotta look at that.
To me, though, I think he deserves more money because he plays both sides of the ball.
Yes, he does. But his last name is Hunter, not Sanders. That's what it is. As much as he want to be a Sanders, he's a Hunter. So let's be real. Like, his daddy is Deion Sanders. His daddy changed. They was with Under Armour. So they round out Colorado, was a Nike school. And then guess what? They start re-releasing the Deons. No, he's a Nike guy. Got all kind of shit. Like, because Deion Sanders is Deion Sanders' son. Now, we're not talking about how Shiloh not getting that much money, man. Shiloh was maybe getting with less than Travis Hunter. Because Shiloh's not that marketable. But Shiloh is doing movies and shit, TV and shit. So it's like this. It's like his other son is not getting paid like Shador because he's not as marketable. So Shador bald, you gonna have to pay for that Sanders last name. That's all for it, man. You know, you're gonna have to pay for that. And no matter what you do, you're gonna pay for that Sanders last name. All right, so we got one more topic to talk about before we get on out of here. It's that bronze medal controversy with Jordan Chiles. I'm kind of mad about that. Like she had to give up a bronze medal because of a judge's mistake. Your thoughts on that, Jay?
It's to me, she wasn't at fault. It was the judge's fault. So why did she get penalized for it? You know what I'm saying? And any place else, if the judge fucks up, the person still they don't blame the let's say the person, the athlete. They blame the judge. It's the judge's fault. And to me, to have that girl, basically told you won, and then a couple of days later they take the shit away from you, I think that's horrible.
I'm like, this should have got another medal. Should have had 2 bronze medalists. So I look at it. I would have gave it back. What you was gonna do to me? I'm not giving that shit back. Everybody saw me on the podium.
I'm flying out of the country.
I'll throw that shit in the ocean. Well, go find it, bitch. That's what I told him. You better make another one. This one is missing. That's what I told him. They're wrong for that shit because it's not like she cheated or something. Your judges is incompetent. So is it my fault? That's like if your job pay you an extra $1,000 on your check. Are you gonna say, "Hey, you got extra $1,000 on my check"? Or you gonna put that shit in your savings and be like, "What $1,000?"
I'm cashing that check.
I'm cashing that motherfucker. I'm not about to give it back. That's y'all mistake. It was a clerical error. That's y'all mistake. Ain't my mistake. It's on you.
And I mean, in that play, you got to prove that I even have it.
I even got it. I didn't even see it.
I might cash that check and keep that shit in my fucking sock drawer.
You don't know, man. I got that shit. What you talking about? In that case, whose fault is it? Is it my fault for receiving the money, or is it your fault for giving me too much? Oh, it's your fault. So you suck it up. You deal with the consequences. It's not my fault. I'm not giving you the money back. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Fucking bronze medal. I said you go take the bronze medal from a lady after she celebrated, had the bronze medal. If I was the other lady, I wouldn't even want the bronze medal.
They should have. They should have. I mean, I get why they did it because you can only have one bronze medalist, and it was
you should have had 2.
You're right. They should have said, "Well, listen, you're both bronze medalists now.
Mm-hmm.
You're sharing that distinction."
Mm-hmm.
I feel it's horrible. It's horrible only because she busted her ass to get to where she got. It was, she did her thing. It wasn't her fault. So you penalize her for somebody else's stupid mistake. I think that's totally wrong. And listen, the Olympics this year were kind of, I mean, yeah, I mean, don't even get me started on. I was gonna really say something about that breakdancing chick from fucking Australia.
Oh, go ahead.
Because that to me, just changing the subject really quick, was a smack in the face to people that actually live that life. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know, as hard as it might be hard for you to believe that I used to break dance. And the shit that she was doing was ridiculous. Like to me, where she thought that she was doing something, that was a smack in the face to any breakdancer, hip hop person from back in the 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? It was, to me, I honestly, it should have never been a fucking in the Olympics.
I mean, it could have been if you had the right people.
That's not a sport. It's a dance.
I put it. It's an athletic feat. I give you that. No, it's athletic. It's a motherfucker. Like
but it's still a dance. It's not. Yeah. It's not.
Remember they had the ribbon gymnastics. Remember, ain't nothing but a dance. The fucking people with the ribbon and shit. That was an Olympic sport. So fuck. That ain't the first time a dance has been an Olympic sport. I'm thinking it was gonna be like breaking. We're gonna have people taking people heart and shit and spit it on their head and all kind of shit.
I thought it was gonna be like old school battles, like when they like if you watch Beat Street or Wild Style or any of those movies where two people, because they weren't gonna do a team thing, you get two people to go out there and battle each other.
Mm-hmm.
And to me,
they tried it. It didn't come across that way.
It was ridiculous.
Where are my Latino and black people on the U.S. team? Who put our team together? Where are the people from New York? Where are the people from California at? Like, where?
I want to know why, like you said, who put the team together? Why wasn't there even some of the people from back in the day could have went and did what she did? I could have went out there and did better than what she did.
I could have did that shit.
When she was out laying out her side and touching her toes and going in certain, I could have did that shit, and I'm fucking 53.
I'm like, man, that tell you Australia doesn't have much of a breaking scene. She got a free trip to the Olympics, bro.
From she went to college and got some type of degree from supposedly breakdancing.
No, I'm just saying she from Australia, so the breaking scene in Australia must suck.
I don't know.
I ain't seen Nail brother, Nail Latino in the competition. Like, how can you take something that was ingrained in both of our cultures and you don't have nobody representing? You can go to nobody. You can go on the corner in New York right now and find somebody to do better than what our fucking American team did.
You're right. You're totally right.
We couldn't go get somebody from the hood. What I say, nah, man. Nobody was feeling that shit, man. I was watching that shit. I'm like, this shit is funny. No, it's not true breakdancing because they don't understand the culture. How can a chick from Australia understand the inner city culture of America? That's where it started from. In the inner city.
Yeah.
In New York. It started there. She don't understand the culture. I don't care how much she read.
How much hip hop is she really? Because that was hip hop dance.
I said, you remember that fucking thing when that lady came in a fucking suit talking about this makes it hip hop, and she was walking like that. That's what it reminded me of, bro.
And that girl could have did better than her.
It pissed me off, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was scratching my head, so I said, I know America gonna take it, but they gave it to Japan. Japan won it. Okay, I understand. Japan studied everything America. They studied the shit. At least they did some breakdancing moves, but they couldn't stop the motherfuckers in the hood. so we can get nobody in the hood to go out there and break dance.
Because I don't think that breakdancing is like that in America.
Cricket is a sport. I don't know why cricket not back in the Olympics. Plus the 3-on-3 game, that was shit is sad. At least the women won bronze medal in it. The men sucked. The men sucked in 3-on-3. They sucked.
Yeah, Jimmer? What's his name? Jimmer.
Like, man, you fucking serious? How you can't? I'm sorry. Once again, where were all the brothers?
Yeah,
I'm getting it. If you want to do something athletic, sorry. I give me a brother or Latino any day. If you want to do, I trust them.
and supposedly you would think the next Olympics is in Los Angeles, and they already cut it from the. It's not going to be in the next Olympics, and you would think.
They thought because of old girl, she came there and made a mockery of the sport.
I don't understand. Like, I really like.
And she's getting famous off the shit.
People are just. I just don't get people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they wanted to.
If I knew you get rich off of it, I'd try it out for the breakdance team and do it. Gotcha. Hook. Start spinning around and shit like she did. Oh shit!
I saw that, and I was like, that had to been her best move was the bunny hop.
She put her hands up like a bunny or a kangaroo and jumped. She did the sprinkler, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, tell me anything that she did was actually breakdancing. Did she bust a backspin? Did she fucking bust a windmill? Did she do Did she do a 1990 spinning on her hand? Did she even do a knee spin? She didn't do shit. She didn't do electric boogie. She didn't do nothing. She didn't. She might have did a little bit of top rock. She didn't. I could listen. I could have went there and won a bronze for Australia.
She fucking did a seizure in dog. She looked like my dog who had a seizure, bro. She was on the fucking ground, crawling around.
When she did that shit that she was like laying on her side and she was touching her toes, I had to change that shit. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
The Australian clam. That's what she was looking like. Opening and closing. I told you, and I want to blame Anthony for this because Anthony said "fuck the Giants" the third time. Remember? And look, he fucking appeared.
But first of all, I am so glad that y'all are talking about that disgrace of an Olympic event.
What you did, Anthony?
That was disgraceful. That was horrible. And Jason, I remembered when you were breakdancing. So I was there. But what the fuck is this?
Yo.
They call that a breakdancing move?
Man, she hit the bunny hop.
If I would have did that shit back in the day, they'd laugh me off the floor.
Yes.
She did the bunny hop in a clam type move.
Oh, the clam.
And I just hate
in that bit, touching her toes. I say, man, she doing Pilates, man. What the fuck?
That was a disgrace. And I hate they kept calling the B-boy this and B-girl that. I'm like, oh my God, shut the fuck up.
She's not a B-boy, B-girl. She's not none of that. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Who the fuck? I thought she was having a seizure.
Thank you.
Me too.
That was an absolute disgrace.
Fucking failure.
And if you compared it to the people that actually won fucking medals, that actually did breakdancing moves,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't understand. Like, I want to know who in Australia said, "All right, I picked you to go to the fucking Olympics."
She won a competition in Australia. So
Yes.
how bad?
She qualified in Australia to go to the
How
Olympics.
bad are the Australian breakdancers that she qualified? If she the best of the best, then I hate to see the rest of them.
Where was a New Yorker? Where was a California? Where was a Chicago? Where were these big cities at? And that's the best you could put on?
The best.
Well, not only that, America didn't even. You would think America should have fucking won something.
They sent the Asian girl from California. That's what fucking America did. It's the only American I saw.
Well, the guy who finished in third place, wasn't he? I believe he was an American.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
But that's the point. That competition was garbage. Like, that's not breaking. The fucking kangaroo shit, that's not breaking.
Man, lady did the hip hop. And she looked like somebody grandma trying to do some shit. Her name was Ray Gun. Her name was Ray Gun. I wish I had a gun to put in my mouth and blow my brains out.
Where was that dude from Turkey when you need your head? Take them motherfuckers out. Fuck. That
fucking Ray Gun died.
Honestly, I would have honestly went with either Japan or China because, like you said, they get into the hip hop scene. They go above and beyond.
That is a disgrace too.
I talked about that last week.
Yes,
I said a lot. They went shooting. There wasn't any black people or any kids to shoot at. That's why we fucking lost.
Why wasn't there a top shot guy doing that?
But I'll tell you right now, that one dude that went there with no ear protection or whatnot, and he had one hand in his pocket. That dude was no joke.
That dude had to be some sort of hitman. Just saying.
Man, he's from Turkey, man.
There you go. Motherfucking hitman from Turkey.
Don't worry, I got you covered.
There you go. Look at him. Look at him chilling. Like if he was hunting on the streets of LA.
He said he picked up shooting after he broke up with his ex-wife. Did anybody hear from the ex-wife? I mean, we lost to a dude that said, you know what? I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot this shit. I don't even give a fuck. He won silver.
And and honestly, they said when he found out about it, he went and tried out, and he won the shit. And that's how he got on the team, like off his couch. It wasn't like he had been training for it. It was something that he's just a good shooter, and he went to a competition and he won.
He fucked around and won a silver. Who wakes up and say, I fuck around and won a silver medal?
But who needs? If you think about it, he did it like he lives in Turkey. I'm sure there's a lot of, when they have a lot of shit that goes on there, gun-wise and whatnot. So who has time to go put headgear on, special glasses?
Exactly.
No, you just grab your gun, you go outside of your house, and you start bucking people.
Man, this man probably all he was missing was a cigarette in his mouth. All he was missing.
Yeah.
He did that with a cigarette in his mouth. Ugh. You telling me we couldn't get an old gangster from the hood to win in shooting? We couldn't get, hey, bro. You know what? One of them dudes that had a cigarette hanging off their lip. Man, let me shoot this. Show you how to shoot this, nephew. Wow. And shoot that bitch right there off the hip. We couldn't get nobody like that.
Like, let me get my damn grandfather with his fucking 357 bang, 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 bang.
We couldn't get a cowboy from Texas. No, we couldn't get nobody from Texas to shoot
As
shit.
as many shooting competitions that I've seen on YouTube, they couldn't build a team from those guys. I've seen guys on there shoot like
Dude,
crazy.
America didn't place. So that tell you we got some of the worst shooters in the world. So that let you know. That lets me know this. So there was no snipers available. We couldn't get no snipers to come on our Olympic team. We couldn't get nobody who was a marksman.
They couldn't get.
We sent over there.
They should have sent the dude from that was doing the sniping from back in the day in Washington. They could have gotten his ass to go.
Somebody. Sound like they sent the dude who was trying to shoot Trump over there. They missing everything. They missed every damn thing. they did shit.
But then I watched this girl. I forget. I think she was Venezuelan or Argentinian or something like that. That they were shooting the clay with the shotguns, and she must have hit like 40 or 50 in a row.
She was hitting the bitches from the hip. She was shooting the bitches from the hip. So that let me know if we got the hand-to-hand or a gunfight with other nations, we would lose. We would fucking lose. That's what this telling me. That's what the shooting competition is telling me.
Well, it would tell me the people that they chose would lose because there's a lot of people out there that could shoot.
I'm just telling you, according to the Olympics, we would lose in shooting. That's what that fucking means.
Give me a good army sniper. Where
are the people who can shoot? I mean, I could did better than the American people in the shooting competition. So a motherfucker who was looking zesty shooting it. Bitch shot the bitch over his shoulder looking zesty. And we lost to a motherfucker like that. How the fuck we losing shooting and breakdancing?
You would think that should have been at least two of the I would say at least 4 of the 6 medals they gave out in those 2 competitions. We should have won at least 4 of the 6.
All we hear about in America is guns. We don't win. And then breakdancing started in America. How the fuck we lose? The only breakdancing Olympic competition. It's gonna be the only time it's gonna be in the Olympics. They can forget it. It ain't coming back.
Honestly, I don't understand how that became a competition. Like it's a dance.
And now they're gonna have flag football for Los Angeles?
Oh hell yeah! We better get every NFL player we can. We better not lose flag football.
Give me Tyreek Hill on the wing.
We need Mahomes,
Jefferson.
Yeah, give me Mahomes, Jefferson, Tyreek Hill.
That's it.
Jamal Chase. I mean,
yeah,
that's it.
Shit, we better get everybody out there. And for defense, give us our best defenders. Give us Sauce guard on one corner. I mean, we got the pick of the litter.
That's it. Give me Chris Jones. Give me anybody else.
We better not send a local YMCA out there. We better not send somebody from the local YMCA out there. I'm going to be very fucking pissed.
No, they're gonna do like a tournament. That's what's gonna end up happening. They're gonna do a big ass tournament for flag football, and the team that wins, or the couple of teams that come in like first, second, and third, they're gonna put those people together, and that's who they're gonna send to. Well, they're not gonna send them far. They gotta send them to California.
Put it this way: we better not have no bums in flag football. We cannot lose flag football.
No,
we already lost breakdance.
Fuck it, they lost 3-on-3.
Yeah, we lost 3-on-3.
That was a disgrace. Why is Jimmy for
there's no brothers
on that team?
We won and running. Black people have been running for years. We've been running since we came to this country.
So y'all been running y'all been running way before y'all came to this country.
Yeah.
Running. Motherfuckers been running since we came out the womb, man. We had to fucking run. Even the people who wasn't from America, The black people wanted there. Hello, once again, he needs something athletic. You need a couple brothers on the team. He don't keep saying it. You need something athletic done. Put some brothers on the team. I'm just saying. I mean, what's next, man? I'm like, what's the next Olympic sports we gonna get, man? I'm like, this shit is ridiculous. How the fuck we lose breakdancing?
Yo, I gotta throw Anthony under the bus. Yo, Anthony was talking mad shit about the Giants and the Mets. And he was calling you out by name too. He wasn't even just saying it. He was like, Izzy, and we're like, oh man, you're gonna call him, and you ended up showing up. Sorry, I had to throw you under the bus, Anthony.
Anthony, you piece of shit. I'm gonna tell you why you're a piece of shit. When was the last time your team even beat the Giants?
He said the Mets are a piece of shit because they brought out
the Mets right now. They're in the playoff hunt right now.
No, he said they're a piece of shit for bringing out the hot tour girl to throw out the first pitch.
They did. Oh yeah, they did. Is that bitch's 10 minutes of fame up yet?
It should be.
It should.
She get me close.
It's coming close.
14.
Yeah,
she's on minute 14.
She got like 9. She has like 1-2 minutes left.
Yeah, about 2 minutes left. 1 or 2 minutes left.
Well, I am not Steve Cohen. I don't run the Mets.
You only got
like
so far with that joke before it gets old.
Yes, it's old. It's big.
I've seen her. Like I said, I've seen her being interviewed. She doesn't look like she's got that much brains up on top.
I would agree with you on that. She's
too busy sucking her brains below. That's
what it was. She hot toured herself out of it.
Yeah, well, when you
look
I gotta say this. LeBron James was not the MVP of that basketball team.
Oh, you damn right.
Because if it wasn't for Steph, they would have fucking lost against Serbia.
It'd be real. Somebody put a graphic. He was not the best player in any game.
He was the most consistent in that tournament.
But not the best player in the game. It was
Kevin
Durant's first game.
He wasn't that game.
Listen, that was the second game. The third game was, I think it was Bam Adebayo, and then the last two was Steph Curry.
Yep.
Steph Curry should have won it because without Steph Curry, we'd have been eliminated against Serbia.
Yep.
Steph
went damn right
against Serbia, and then Steph had the greatest in the gold medal game. That was the greatest 2 minutes of the fourth quarter I've ever seen. The last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter I've ever seen in my life.
I was lying down on my sofa and Steph Curry going, I'm like, stop. I'm like, stop.
Even better than Reggie Miller in the Garden. I can say that. That was even better than Reggie in the Garden. I thought nothing would ever top Reggie in the Garden. But he did it. I was like, God damn, he's on fire.
And I'm sorry to say that Olympic team could never fuck with the Dream Team. The Dream Team was blowing people out by 20 and 25 and 30 points.
The Dream Team played defense better than they do. That's what happened.
But
think about it like this:
a long way since '92.
I get that, but the fact is they still had. Like when we lost the bronze medal to we got the bronze medal. They didn't have any NBA players too, and LeBron was on that team too. People saying they didn't have NBA players. That don't mean people wasn't good at basketball though.
But put it this way, if you take the 92 team in their prime, against this past team, they wouldn't have a shot.
Nobody on that team could stop Barkley. Let's be real. Barkley was the most dominant player on the Dream Team that year. People talk about Mike. No, it was Charles Barkley.
Barkley, yes.
They couldn't stop Ewing. None of them centers could stop Ewing. Or Robinson coming off the bench. They had Robinson coming off the fucking bench.
They had Chris Mullin coming off the bench. Swish, swish, swish.
And remember, they wasn't shooting threes like that.
No.
They were in this era was shooting threes. Oh my God. Magic Johnson still, even though he was old, still could facilitate the ball. And then Larry might give you about 5 or 10 minutes. He can still hit the three. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said,
Larry hit the three and sit down.
92 in their prime, they would destroy
they would destroy anybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, people want to say the NBA players. They're like, man, most of those NBA players they were playing are bench players, so they don't count. I'm talking. You're not playing NBA stars. You're playing NBA scrubs. People you're supposed to be. Now Giannis, Jokic, yeah, that's beast. But can you name anybody else off the Greece team? Because the Thanasis trash ass didn't make the team.
I'll say his brother.
None of his other brothers made the team either. So could you name anybody else off that Greece team?
Not me.
That's what I'm saying. It's Giannis and them almost want to go. I mean, a bronze medal with just Giannis. So is it really that the competition that better? Or
let me tell you something. If Yugoslavia didn't separate and become Serbia, and it would have been Jokic.
Lavia.
It would have been Luka. They would have blown the hell out of the Americans.
Oh hell yeah! If Yugoslavia still was there, it would have been over. It'd have been Luka. It'd have had all of Serbia's team on there, along with Luka's team. Some people off of Luka's team, and you would have had Kristaps with Latvia. They all was part of the Yugoslavian nations.
Yep.
Yeah, Yugoslavia would have been a fucking powerhouse.
Yep. If it wasn't that war that separated them, that team would be probably gold medalists for a lot of time. I don't think on LeBron's watch they would have won gold with
Yugoslavia. Yeah.
You know, with against America. That I think that was.
And France played them tough. And I'm like, France played their ass tough. And LeBron, yes, you got dunked on.
Yeah, he did.
And it was nasty. And I thought France was going to win after that dunk. I'm like, oh shit, they fired up.
Wasn't Gobert on that team, on the French team?
Yeah, and they benched him.
He didn't do shit.
He had his head between Embiid nuts. That's his fucking.
Like it was Wemby and that big French dude who basically they did the damage.
Yeah.
Gobert didn't do a goddamn thing.
Gobert had his head between Embiid's nuts, and that was his highlights.
And props to Embiid. He played well.
You know what? Fuck Embiid. He should have been playing with his fucking country and not took the easy way out to get a gold medal. He showed no respect to his country.
But the thing is, the thing why they was born him, he was supposed to play with the French. And then he doubled back because they gave him citizenship. So he had citizenships in 3 countries. He picked America. I would have picked America too if I had 3 citizenships. To be real with you.
So if I got Steph and LeBron and fucking
the reason why he didn't play with Cameroon because Cameroon didn't qualify. So it's down to the French and America. Oh, they got Steph. They got KD. Fuck that. Give me a gold medal. Fuck you, Jay. I'll give me a fucking gold medal.
I don't care if I'm the 12th guy on that team.
If Cameroon would have been in the Olympics, he did that, then I'd have been like, yeah, fucking B. But Cameroon didn't make the Olympics.
They just happened to give him citizenship right before the Olympics.
Yep. And he'd been in America since he was like 14. I don't know why the fuck it took so long to get citizenship. But yeah, they rushed that shit. The French did it too. The French gave him citizenship because he said he thought about playing for the French. They did that. That's why they was booing the shit out of him. Now he said he's going to play for Cameroon next Olympics.
Whatever.
We'll see. But Steph Curry should have got the MVP.
Definitely. I think they yes,
Yes.
That dude is definitely an alien when it comes to fucking shooting. He's
His
out of this.
3-point.
He's out of this fucking world. When he shoots the ball and he's already halfway up the back up the court because he already knows that shit is going in. That's money. That's money.
He has the most debilitating 3-point shot. It's not. It doesn't feel like 3 points. It feels like 7 or 8 points when he hits.
Yeah, because the shot is so high. It's a high arcing shot. It's unbelievable.
The
last shot, it seemed like took like 10 seconds.
It changes momentum. His 3-point shots changes the momentum. Because remember, they were trading 3-point shots back and forth. And then when Steph hit a 3, it was like, oh shit.
And then another one.
Then another one. And the one he shot, the one he did with the buzzer, he just threw that bitch up and turned around. And then when he told Draymond, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I said, oh, it's over. And KD said, fuck it. I'm just going to give him the ball. KD did the right thing. I'm glad they didn't get the ball to LeBron because LeBron was going to try to force up a shot and break that heater. He was on an all-time heater. You give in basketball, if you see somebody that hot, I don't care if they got 3 people on them. You give him the ball until that bit until he miss.
Yep.
He's on a heater. And he was hot as fish grease. And I'm like, shit, France is in trouble. It's over for France. When he start hitting them threes and he start doing the celebration, like it's over. It's nothing the French can do. and
listen, for LeBron to actually sit there and take that fucking MVP,
I wouldn't have did that.
You know what I'm saying? I would have said, at the press conference, even if they would have given it to me, I would have still gave it to Steph. Because if it wasn't for Steph, that shit would have been over. Because he wasn't on the floor when it mattered.
Well, he was on the floor when it happened. He was on the floor. He was watching.
A nice pass to Steph.
He was watching Steph do it. And it's like this. He's bailed out by another shooter again. First it was Kyrie. Then it was Ray Allen. Kyrie. Not Steph. Shit, he got bailed out by another shooter again because America was going to lose against Serbia, definitely. And
yeah, they were.
And Steve Kerr must have told Steph, okay, it's time, bro. And Steph went nuts. Then it happened again. They were about to lose against the French. Steve Kerr must have said, yeah, Steph, it's time.
Wake up.
And Steph might have had one of the best performances. He dropped 36 in the Olympic game. People don't know how hard that is to drop 30 in an Olympic game because they shortened it up by what is it 10-minute quarters now? I think it's 10-minute quarters.
Yes.
That's hard to score.
It's not only that, you could goaltend in fucking in international play.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. See, I hope Josh Hart be on the team in 4 years. I hope the fuck not.
Wow.
We in fucking trouble if Josh Hart is made. If Josh Hart, I see if he's an alternate if somebody get hurt. But if he's the original pick, we are in trouble.
Why would you want Josh Hart on the team?
I get for defensive purposes. But
they don't really play defense.
I'm just thinking about it like this. Maybe if we get that far down, that means everybody that got hurt. About the top 50 people that got hurt. I mean, we in trouble.
Okay. Josh Hart's going to be what, the 12th guy on that team anyway?
Man, we in trouble. Josh Hart making the Olympics, we in trouble.
I think that if the Olympic Committee or Nike would have let Brown play from the Boston Celtics, that our Olympic team would have been a lot better than they were.
Man, we picked Derek White.
Who?
Derek White.
Who?
Derek White.
Who?
Derek White.
Who?
He is a gold medalist.
Who?
Hey.
Now he's a gold medalist.
He's a gold medalist.
Hey,
He's a gold medalist. Derek White is a gold medalist.
Word. That's it. Look what Izzy just said. Christian Laettner was a gold medalist.
Gold medalist.
And if it was, but how did he win it?
Being the
He was on. He was on the dream team or one of the dream teams.
I'm mad. Look,
he was on the first
I'm
dream
mad
team.
that they played Derek White more than Tyrese Halliburton. I'm like, how the fuck does Derek White play more than Tyrese Halliburton?
I don't think Tyrese Halliburton was 100% like healthy.
I'm like, why is Derek White in the game? That's all I kept saying. Why is he in the game? Why is he here? Where's Kyrie Irving? I mean, where's Kyrie Irving? I mean, he wasn't available. Jimmy Butler wasn't available.
No. You know why he wasn't available? It has nothing to do with his availability. It has everything to do that Nike controls that basketball.
Man, how about this? Fuck you, Phil Knight. We going to Adidas. How about that shit? If you got that much control, we going to Adidas or Under Armour. Fuck you. Because you're not about to fuck up us in basketball because your beliefs. I don't give a fuck about you, Phil Knight. We care about basketball. Fuck that.
Exactly. We care about gold medals and shit.
We can't not lose. We cannot lose this next Olympics in basketball. It's on the home court.
What game was better, the men or the women?
The women.
Thank you.
Because the women actually came down to a foot on the line. She pulled a Kevin Durant. So that's why. But if that didn't happen, it would have been a men's game easily because Steph went crazy. Because I was saying, Steph went nuts. It was kind of hard to pick.
Listen, I think it transitions ever since, and I hate to say it, when Caitlin Clark and Reese came out of college. I think the women's basketball game has become more highlighted. People are watching it. Look at what happened last night. The Liberty blew out the LA Sparks.
Yeah.
By like 40.
Boom.
Well, you know you got to get those damn Olympic women some fucking time to rest.
Why? Brianna Stewart came out and scored like 40-something points.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, shit. I thought they were going to give them some time to rest. They like, fuck it. They hit the ground running.
No.
I guess because they in basketball shape and the other one's been off for 2 weeks.
But then again, you're an athlete. You should be prepared. You should have been prepared and ready to go.
I say if we know that practicing and shit ain't the same as games. They were playing games. Shit, the ones who was over there on that Olympic side was playing games, so they should come out like game busters. But
I don't understand why they didn't. If they had, because even a WNBA girl won a medal with the 3-on-3.
Yeah.
So my thing is why didn't they have NBA players playing on the 3-on-3?
They could have had the pro 3-on-3 play in the Olympics, and they would have done better.
They got rules that they have to participate in a tournament. See, those girls have a lot of off-season things to participate in the tournaments. The men don't. The NBA players all season. I guess you could do it from a trash team. Shit, I could have sent 3 Pistons out there with the 1 goal. I'm just saying, you could have sent 3 of the Pistons out there. They the 1 goal.
Well, you were just asking where Kyrie Irving was. He could have played on the 3-on-3.
They said because they didn't play in a tournament, and you got to be top 50. They did it so the other teams have a shot. So you got to be top 50 in the rankings of 3-on-3, which is bullshit.
I'm saying maybe they should send one of the pro 3-on-3 teams over there, and then they would have.
Where's the big 3? Get somebody out the big 3. They do this shit.
I would have taken the big 3 that won the championship.
Yeah, that was a media move. Let's get LeBron his last MVP because he won't be there the next 4 years. Yeah, for his last ride documentary or last dance documentary, whatever. They shoot the documentary trying to be like Jordan so bad. I'm like, nobody cares about your damn documentary. I swear, if I see Tom Brady flag football, I'm done. I wouldn't be
playing flag.
Yeah, but if you have Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson, yeah.
I mean, Tom Brady
You still gotta pull the fucking flag. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be as easy, even if you get NFL players in there.
I'm just like this. You can't have a stationary quarterback.
No.
Flag football, your quarterback got to be fast as fuck.
Yep.
You need a
Because
give me Lamar Jackson for this team. Give
There
me
you
Lamar
go.
Jackson. Give me
Lamar, CJ Stroud.
somebody who can run. Give me them.
Even Mahomes, because he can he improvises
He
so well.
improvise and he can throw that bitch a mile.
Fuck Mahomes.
You just shook your head, yeah, when I said Mahomes earlier, but he got a cannon. This is for America, damn it. They're gonna cheat for Mahomes, and that means America's gonna win. Damn it, we don't care. America.
Well, there won't be any holding penalties, so
Cap wants to come. Oh fuck no.
fuck him.
Cap wasn't accurate. This week.
Fuck him.
If we talking strictly football, he was not accurate. I don't need Kaepernick coming out there. He probably not as fast as he was before. Nope, sit down. Sit down, Kaepernick.
Fuck him.
Listen, I don't understand. Listen, he was offered a chance to coach, and he turned it down because he still thinks he's gonna get picked up. Brother, you ain't got picked up in like 10 years.
8 years is 8 years.
8 years.
Or 8. All right, so almost 10 years you haven't played in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Give up.
If he's thinking if Flacco did it, why not him? Flacco, first of all, Flacco won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but Flacco didn't fucking cause the controversy that got him blackballed.
It's not even that. It's not even the controversy he caused. You sued your employer. Once you sue your employer, you're not going back.
No. No.
He fucked up when he sued him. He should have just sat out, took the Nike money, relaxed for a couple years, let the shit die down. They didn't have bought him back. You sue your employer, it's over. Everybody do that. Once you sue your employer, they're not bringing you back.
Nope.
It's over.
My thing is,
it's over.
He should have, like you said, sat out, maybe fucking played in the USFL or, you know, one of those leagues and showed that you still had it. You listen, he burned so many bridges, even when they were giving him a chances to try out for teams. He wanted to dictate everything. I think some of that power that he got from
got to his head.
Yeah, it got into his head like I could dictate shit. And now you dictated yourself out of the NFL. You had a chance to come back in because they didn't say you couldn't coach in the NFL.
Could have coached.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
This is the thing. He still think people gonna want a 38-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
That hasn't played in 8 years. Like, no, dude. This is not the movies. Nobody about to pay you millions of dollars to come in to what? To do what?
At this point, what team in the NFL really needs a quarterback?
The Broncos.
Minnesota, possibly.
Minnesota, maybe. But the Raiders. The Raiders need a quarterback.
Raiders.
But I'm just saying, look, if I see if he was 4 or 5 years out, then we was talking about that in the beginning and when we first started the show, like maybe become this year. We talking about 8 years out? No, man. And most people believe, you know, you were unfairly targeted because you just was stating a belief. You know, and it's not because of the kneeling and why he ain't there. It's because he sued. People don't realize he sued. They basically told him, here's the money, go away.
Yeah.
You're never going to play again.
You're absolutely right.
I'd like to know
And
I would like to know if Dwayne give him a call. Come play for the UFL. Do you think he accepts
he
it?
wants too much money. Nobody's about to pay Cap $10, $15 million.
Oh, fuck
Not those small leagues.
no.
No.
Hell no.
He don't want to take what they're paying him. So the thing is, Cap, Jim Harbaugh fucks with you and says, you know what? Here's a coaching job. Come coach up my quarterbacks.
Perfect opportunity.
He's
to
more than
get back
qualified
into
to do
the
that.
NFL. Nah, I think I still can play. He like one of them old high school dudes who still living in high school talking about, yeah, man, I can play. No, I was a man back in the day. I can still throw it. He's Uncle Rico.
I was gonna say Uncle Rico.
Watch me throw these ball over this mountain. Let me watch me throw this ball over the mountain. That's him. And somebody has to tell him, either his woman or whoever, look, bro, that ship has sailed. Look, just take
His own agent should be telling him that.
Hey, look, it's over, bro. They're not looking for you. You know the quarterbacks you came into the league with. I think the only ones left here that seen Cap play that will play with Cap is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And maybe Jameis Winston. Yeah, Jameis Winston, Aaron, Marcus Mariota and Aaron Rodgers.
Where's Marcus Mariota?
I think isn't he with Washington? Yeah, I think he's with Washington. Yeah, that's the only ones that seen him play in the game.
And
everybody else is gone. Oh yeah, maybe Russell Wilson. Mm-hmm. Okay, them the only ones, a small number that see Cap play. All these other quarterbacks are young as shit and seeing Cap play as kids. It's over, Cap.
Sorry.
And I was one of your biggest supporters, bro. It's over, dog. Like it's over, man. Like you can forget playing in the NFL. It's not gonna happen. You can say it's gonna happen. You can wish it's gonna happen. I don't care how many QBs get hurt. They're not calling you. Cap, you're almost 40 years old, bro. Nobody looking for you, no 40-year-old quarterback that hasn't played in 8 years.
They're looking for 40-year-old quarterbacks to be retiring.
Hell yeah. Shit, Jay Derris about his 40-year-old quarterback he got. Can he make it through the season?
Yeah.
I know when I had a 40-year-old quarterback at Drew Brees, I'm like, get rid of him. It's a liability at 40. And so I'm approaching 40. I'm 39. I know I can't go out there and play football again. That shit, it hurts. It hurts. Anytime I hit something, it hurts. So when I take down a patient at work, that shit hurts the next morning. Heart hurts like a motherfucker. I'm in pain. Using all kind of ointments and shit, Tiger Balm and shit to loosen up the arthritis, man. That shit hurts.
Tiger Balm.
That shit hurts. So you try to play professional football at 40, man, go sit down, bro. It's over with, Cap. And like I said, nobody's saying anything about the movement. I don't want nobody to say, oh, Bo, you can't say that. It's nothing about the movement. It's just, if you haven't done a job in 8 years and you wasn't great at your job, you was okay. You were decent at your job, but you didn't do it in 8 years.
You were serviceable.
Okay. Yeah, you were serviceable. You won't fuck shit up. You won't fuck shit up. Put it that way. But they got younger dudes that do a better job than you. Who the fuck gonna get paid?
Now, having been a supervisor at one time, I'm gonna take the younger. I'm gonna take the younger guy who's a lot better.
Yes. If I'm gonna pay money, I'm not about to take some old person that get hit. That's the end of it. Hell no. Cap got to be realistic. It is like, I get it. You took a stance, and you know that stance.
Mm-hmm.
You know that stance could cost you everything. Maybe like in hindsight, he's 36. I'm sorry, not 37. 36. 36 years old, about to be 37.
He became a martyr. He became a martyr.
Like, if you know how race is in this country, and you know you in a league with all white owners, you chose the people over your career. That's cool. Live with that. I'm good with that. But don't try to come back to the same people you call slave masters and try to work for those same people. It's not computing. Like, why are you still trying to come and work for the people you call slave masters?
You aren't being offered a quarterback job, but you were offered a quarterback coaching job. You should have snatched that bitch because you never thought you were going to be in the NFL. Who knows where you could end up? You might be a good quarterback coach. Next thing you know, you're offensive coordinator. Next thing you know, you could be a head coach.
Now you the head coach. Think about that. You the head coach. They gotta highlight you now. You can say what you want as a head coach, especially if you're winning. They ain't gonna get rid of you.
Yeah,
that's your platform now. But you still think you're a player? Don't get it out your head. Especially if he made Justin Herbert better.
You're gonna work about if Cat was the quarterback coach. Turn it down.
Just think about if Cat was the quarterback coach and Justin Herbert became the MVP.
Exactly. You're gonna give Cap a little credit. You have to.
Yes.
Cap becomes an offensive coordinator. Like you said, then a head coach. Jesus Christ, man.
What a way to stick it. What a way to stick it to the NFL too. If he would have went that route.
Yep. Exactly.
Can't get rid of me now.
Coach, I'm winning games.
The coach got the union. Coach got the own union. You can't get rid of me now. I'm winning. You're 30, you're 36, 37 years old. You're almost 40, bro. Nobody looking for you, man. Nobody looking for you to be the QB, bro. And you've been out of the league since you were 28.
And if that was the case, he would have been in the NFL. If he was being looked for. If you think about it, look, like I said, there's right. You mentioned a couple of teams that need a quarterback, but nobody wants a fucking 36-year-old quarterback.
And nobody wants that lightning rod either.
Who would win in an athletic event? The 28-year-old you or the 36-year-old you?
I mean, depending on your health and your.
I'm being real with it. My 28-year-old self would kick my 36-year-old ass. Cause my 36-year-old self had knee problems and arm problems. I was slimmer at 28. You know what I'm saying? I could jump higher, run faster at 28. My 28-year-old self would kick my 36-year-old ass.
Yeah, I would say my 22-year-old self would beat my ass now. So I get it.
Being honest, shit, I got stronger as I got older. Now, my 39-year-old self, yeah, if it's a wrestling match, I'll take it on. I'll take my older self over my younger self. But we talking. I
also think wisdom wise would be another thing. The knowledge that you would have as a 36-year-old over a 28-year-old.
Put it this way, but if I didn't pick up a ball, let's say my 36-year-old self didn't pick up a ball since he was 28. 28-year-old self would beat the shit out of me. He would beat because he got more energy. He's younger. You know, eventually you get tired and shit. Now we talk about football. Like if it was any other sport, talk about football. You know, now I can't hang with my 28-year-old self. Fuck no.
Right, even basketball.
Yeah, hell no, I can't hang with him right now. He got too much energy.
Yep.
Just being energy.
Like you said, faster. The only thing that you are is I would say would be stronger and smarter.
Stronger and smarter. So it would be Because you get old man strength when after you get 35. You start getting that old man strength after 35. But you are smarter and more injury prone as you get older.
Yep.
So, Captain, nobody wants to take that liability on you, and you're a QB. So you got to pay you a couple million. You got to pay you millions of dollars to come in on a hope and a prayer. Nobody about to do that. At 36, you would have been one of the youngest coaches in the league.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Harbaugh said, must have saw something in you. Said, hey, man, you can teach my QBs. Hey, come on. It's a job. He going to regret that shit. He going to regret
I don't know if that was Jim Harbaugh, what he was thinking when he made the offer. Sometimes I think that he was going to play that. It was going to bring a spotlight to his team.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he should have bought the spotlight himself, having Colin Kaepernick there, now you're going to get people wanting to go there to see you, wanting to do interviews and stuff. It would have brought him more popularity. That's just how I see it.
I just look at it this way. Kaepernick is going to regret that shit.
Mm-hmm.
When you see nobody's looking for him. And then he's going to be like, oh, I want to coach. People going to say, remember what you did, Jim?
And that's Jim Harbaugh. He's not no scrub, head coach. His name carries clout.
You got to stop burning bridges, bro. You got to stop burning fucking bridges, Cap.
Yep.
You're not Che Guevara. I'm sorry. You're not. You're not. You're not Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, bro. You did your active. You did your activist stuff, bro. They didn't try to go back to their old jobs, bro. Like once they became activists, they didn't try to go back to their old jobs. They stayed being activists. You trying to double dip. You trying to be an activist and then take money from the people you talking bad against, and then it doesn't make sense. Like they're so bad. Why are you trying to go back? That's my thing on it. I'm with you. I'm with what you were saying. You were talking about police brutality. Yes, that needs to stop. We cool. You didn't want to stand for the national anthem. Cool. That's your prerogative. That's what the army and all them fight for. Where you could have your own individual expression. That's you. Cool. It's America. You can do what you want as long as you're not burning the flag. Cool. You go good. Good with it. Okay, now then people say they don't want you there no more. You sued them. You won. Now move on. Like that's it's now it's like you're trying to go back. If you knew you wanted to play, you should have never sued them.
Yep.
Would you ever?
You got greedy.
I said, would you ever, if you ran a business, would you ever accept someone back who sued you? Or would you ever get an employee back in your business if you sued? Like I know if one of you sons of bitches sue me, you will never get on this bitch again. Right now. I'll put that on everything. Y'all ain't coming back on here.
I might fucking watch.
Somebody sue me? Hell no. You ain't coming back. Because I don't want you to sue me again.
Mm-hmm.
You are
you're not gonna get an opportunity to do it twice.
No.
Yeah, you're a liability now. No. And anybody I know, you're not working for them either because I'm gonna tell them. Don't pick that motherfucker right there. He like to sue.
Yeah.
So Cap, it's over, dude. Just
move on.
Yeah, just move on and be a coach, dude. Ain't nothing wrong with being coaching.
And ain't nothing wrong getting a paycheck. And that would have been a halfway decent paycheck.
Oh yeah. But Cap got money now, though. Cap got money, the Nike money. Cap got the money he got from the NFL. I mean, he don't need money. So what you doing it for? He got the wrong people in his ear. Because I'd have been like, you know what? I'm gonna take that coaching gig.
Yep.
Shit. Enough quarterback go down. Put me in, coach. Sign me, coach. Sign me, coach.
Let's go.
Coach, I'm ready. I'm ready, coach.
Nah, because it'll be like, you know, he would go after the backup like they did fucking Nancy Kerrigan, got her knee smashed and shit. He'd be trying to jump the backup. Sign me, coach. Look, you ain't got nobody else.
Be like Nate Scarborough in The Longest Yard. Oh, look at old Nate Scarborough running in. One more time. That's gonna be him. I got one left.
I think that's what he thinks, that he's gonna be, that he's gonna have that opportunity to run out on that field again and pretty much stick it in. He wants to stick it to the NFL. Look, you tried to get me out, you tried to keep me out, and look, I made it again. And he's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get that satisfaction.
Think what he did. He made himself. He split it half and half. He made himself a hero to half of the NFL's fan base, and he made himself a pariah for the other half.
And the other half happens to rule the.
Thing is, you don't want to alienate half your fan base, having him as a starting quarterback.
Yep.
Let's be real with it. We're gonna be real with it. Like, he would have to go to a city that was like all black fans, and all black and Latino fans. Well, some Latino fans. So some Latinos go with the people, other people he don't like. Yeah. So he would have to go to a city like Washington. Let's be real. You got to go to a city like Washington that's predominantly black. You couldn't do New Orleans because we got Mississippi fans. You have to think what other cities are like this black that he could go to. The only one I could think of is Washington. Like Washington, it's a small city that's predominantly black. Maybe Baltimore. I mean, shit.
Maybe Tennessee.
Maybe Detroit. I mean, not Tennessee. Hell no.
Not Tennessee. Hell no.
You're not talking Memphis. That's Nashville. That's you talking Memphis. That's Nashville.
Well, Memphis ain't that far away from Tennessee, from Nashville.
But I'm saying, you got the Nashville fans to be like, hell no, I'm not doing that. So it's not. It's there's not many cities he could go to where people accept. Now, many people accept him as a coach, and they don't see him. So, oh man, here we go. Sorry for the late message, chat. I don't think the day would have been all evening, but looking forward to the day. Here you go. Here you go, Eric. I say when you don't have COVID, you're not on time. When you have COVID, you right on time.
He ranked Tulane.
Yeah, he wants us to rank Tulane. I'm with it. Like in the top 25 thing, they could have did it. Washington don't even know what the name is. So, what is with you in Washington, bro? We got to get to the center of this beef. Anthony is beefing with two people. He's beefing with you, Doc, and Izzy. I don't know what Anthony did, y'all.
And I don't know why you haven't beaten the Giants in 3 years, pal.
I don't know, but I don't know this beef between Anthony and Eric. It's deeper than the one between Izzy and Anthony.
Anthony just started today on Izzy. That was the first time I ever seen him say anything about Izzy. And I found it funny because I'm like, well, say that shit when Izzy's here.
Yeah, but Eric this hates Washington for some reason. He hates Washington.
That needs to be further investigated, just saying.
What the
we need
fuck?
Chris Hansen on the case.
don't know what the beef started. I don't know the beef, but I just woke up one day and Eric was going off on their uniforms. That's all I saw.
I think Eric really doesn't like Scottie Pippen.
The Scottie Pippins. Cap network is $22 million from what he haven't played into 8 years.
And God bless him.
That money from the NFL is good.
Real good.
Yeah.
Their uniforms are ugly.
They are hideous.
Man, Eric, bro. Eric is meaner in the comments than he is on the show. You ever notice that?
No comment.
Oh man, Eric, tell your set or whatever you got those followers, man.
Are they at? Were they at it again?
Yeah, they were at it again.
Okay. No, Miss Bitch came in, but then
and we got Pikachu.
Mo got a fan now. Pikachu.
Pikachu.
But that Pikachu looked like he been eating a lot.
I don't know where that Pikachu comes from.
Okay.
Oh my god, it was really a Pikachu, and this is for
Please, she should be apologizing to Pretty Ricky. She ain't got no business coming here looking like that. That's pure, unadulterated ugliness.
Unadulterated.
He doesn't like Eric. Eric doesn't like that shit for nothing. He don't like the uniforms for nothing. I honestly didn't think when I watched the Jets game that the maroon jerseys are that bad. It's the white ones that suck. The maroon jerseys are tolerable. I'm gonna say tolerable. The white jersey, they need to burn them to the ground. Bring back the redskin jersey. Don't put the Scottie Pippen on it. Do an arrow. Do the arrow. I can still be the Commanders with an arrow. Bring it back. Man. But we gonna go to shout outs. We 3 hours in. Before
almost 3.5 hours.
Yep, 3.5 hours in. Yep. Before the crazy shit happened like last night, like the lights went out and shit. we need to wrap it up before I can't cut the show off.
All right, I'd like to shout you guys out. Izzy, thanks for coming. Shout out everybody that came in and made comments. Ms. Bitch and Anthony, Chris, Eric.
Pikachu.
Thanks for showing up, Pikachu. Check out Lala's Empire on all platforms. She has her videos are off the hook. And fuck Australian breakdancers and fuck Brett Favre.
Wait. We added the Australian breakdance team to the fuck you list. Okay, I'm with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they got, because of her, they got breakdancing canceled from the Olympics.
Fuck you, Ray Gun. Fuck you.
Do the bunny hop over there, dumbass.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out for the people who showed up. Shout out to Mrs. B. As you guys know, I'm going to Raw on Monday. I'm looking forward to that. And
oh shit!
Good job, Ish.
Wear a sign. Get a sign.
I'll try. I will try.
Venomous smoke.
Of course. And fuck Brett Favre.
I don't know if they'll let you in with that one.
They might.
If it were Fox, it'd be blacked out.
It was blacked out. But man, I want to thank y'all for doing the show. Welcome back, Jay. One day, hopefully, we get Eric and Jay on the same show this summer. so the rest of the summer because it seems like somebody's always missing. But glad you're back, Jay. Man, thanks Iz for coming, even though you trying to start a mutiny in the beginning of the fucking show. Stop that bullshit. Keep that shit on Thursday. Ain't no contract. I sign no shit. Show me my signature.
I'll have to show you a goddamn thing. You got your copy.
Show me my signature. Show me my signature.
Show me
my signature. I'm good.
That's it.
Until my signature is on my paper, there's no contract. I didn't verbally agree to that either. So show me where I verbally agreed and show me my signature. I'm trying to start a damn mutiny. Keep that shit on Thursdays. Oh man, thank the people who watched, who commented, who didn't comment. The ones who didn't comment, man, stop being a pussy and comment. We ain't gonna do that to you. Just comment. Always like and subscribe. If you want to be uncensored, I tell you, go on to YouTube so you don't get your Facebook page blocked. Fuck X because they took the live option off. I know we had a lot of people watching on X. Y'all people who are on X, I need y'all to come to the YouTube page, man. And hey, we'll make it work that way. We're gonna be back Thursday with the wrestling show. We of course Friday with the with the sports show. I just want to say, man, they could convict the lady for stealing chicken wings and give her 9 years, and Brett Favre is still free. I will say fuck Brett Favre until he goes to jail. I don't think that's fair. I'd rather a person steal chicken wings than welfare money. I'm just saying. I'll have somebody steal chicken wings all day. They gave this lady 9 years stealing chicken wings, but they don't want to give Brett Favre a day in jail. Fuck Brett Favre. Right. See, even the dog agreed. The dog came in the picture to say fuck Brett Favre.
Yeah.
It's all fuck Brett Favre. DiBiase brothers. Who else it is? Jamarcus Russell is what he did. Is that remember he's still from the charity nonprofit. And now I guess fuck the Australian breakdancing team. Our fuck you list is getting really big. I'm gonna have to make a shirt that says the fuck you list. I'm gonna put their names on the fuck you. We need Eric to keep track of the fuck you list so we know who all on the fuck you list. But it's growing. Fuck you list is growing by day. But like I say, man, we thank y'all for watching. I'm your host, Mo Young. You got the nefarious one. You got the Diabolical Hater Jay and Jay's dog in the background. We'll see y'all later. Peace. We out.
Deuces.
And if you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. What the hell? Oh, shit all over my rip off with the jersey. Go get me a towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon. It's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Wait a minute. The Nets fanned their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.